Good afternoon, everyone. Welcome to the EVO warm-up round for Tekken 7 North America. I'm Rip here with legend Tasty Steve.
Legend?
How you doing, Steve?
What? Me?
The legend. You.
I'm trying to see who's going to become a legend today, Rip. Shout out to everybody tuning in, man. This is the EVO warm-up final for NA, and I'm doing pretty good, Rip, man. You know me, I'm always in search of that good-ass Tekken, man. I'm always looking for it, man. I'm telling you right now, I'm the Steve Irwin of good-ass Tekken, and I'm waiting for it right now. Don't laugh at my jokes, bro. It's too early. Don't laugh at my dumb jokes.
I just laughed because you picked another Steve, you know, that's all.
That's another legendary Steve. It's another legendary Steve, bro.
It makes a lot of sense. You know, obviously, though, as you mentioned, we do have 8 competitors here. This is the finals of the warm-up rounds. And we got some heavy hitters in here, so it's going to be a lot of fun to watch tonight. One of my favorites in this is definitely going to be Damas. Here comes the bracket, though. Rectified Damas going up against Papercut Radiation. Then we've got CensedSonic, another big name from the Tekken Online community, going up against Ice Phone 5. We got TBO, Blue Voltage, taking on Alex R. And I don't know any frame data. I don't know frame data. Going up against Snake Fang. That's going to be our top 8 here today.
I'm going to tell you right now, the Snake Fang guy has my name, has my interest based on the name alone. And I'm going to tell you right now, I don't know frame data. The fact that you know that there's frame data, but you ignore it anyway, lets me know you know something about Tekken. I'm trying to see how well you play, and at least you made it to this top 8 because it's not going to be easy, especially, like you said, with Damas up there. We know who that is, and especially CensedSonic. Those are 2 big names that I know from the past, so this is going to be interesting.
For sure, and this is what the players are playing for here today. First place, $350. Second place, $200. Third, $150. Fourth, $100. Fifth to 8, we all get $50. So everybody in this top 8 already guaranteed some cash. But of course, you want to get that first place finish. You want to be the champion, man.
You want that #1 spot. And we have a lot of games that you guys can compete in. Head on over to compete.playstation.com. Sign up for some of these tournaments. Not only Tekken 7, but we got quite a few games, and I've been watching it myself, and it's been amazing. Make sure you guys head on over, sign up, and come get in on these games.
Yeah, it's pretty crazy, right? Because you got this wide assortment of games, plus you've got it across all these regions. So it's really the first time we're getting to see so many players compete at the same time. Because, you know, usually EVO is just this offline event, but now it's online.
No,
you can have way more players competing in way more games. But of course, the first match that we're going to be having is going to be Damas versus Papercut Radiation. And Damas, you know, we've seen him in some online tournaments here and there. You know, he's kind of an old school player. Like, I remember him back from when he used to be on the East Coast. He used to be a Dragunov player. But you see him now here, 36-year-old out of Texas. That's his new location. And you see the character avatar there. He's going to be rocking the Kunimitsu, obviously a newer character to the roster out here. And you can see his record so far in these qualifiers. 8 wins, 0 losses. Absolutely 0, nothing. No one can beat this man.
Man, look, that's a good record to come into the finals with. I can tell you that right now. Especially, like you said, with a character, Kunimitsu. We don't see many Kunimitsus no matter where you hail from. And speaking of hailing from someplace, Central California Papercut Radiation. David Emmanuel, I'm telling you, man, I very rarely hear people just call out Central California. But 26, a young man out here rocking this law. I mean, you're a law player, so you got to be happy to see this. The win-loss ratio, 18-4. Not perfect, but still, that's 82%. 22 matches, and that's got to count for something.
Yeah, definitely you can bet that he was entering multiple qualifiers. The win record, obviously, fantastic. You know, I think Law is a very strong character. So, you know, we're going to see what he can get done here. Damas, obviously, you know, he has Law experience. I've played him myself in tournaments. He's beaten me in tournaments. So I know he knows the Law matchup. The real question here is, how much does Papercut know about the Kunimitsu matchup? Because that one, I think, with Law, it's actually kind of difficult.
I can definitely call that out. I've ran into a few Kunimitsus myself while playing online out here in the wild, and I can tell you, if you don't have knowledge on that character, she's really not that easy to deal with. And if we think about like certain characters, not all of them are going to be able to deal with them on the same level, man. She's a very tricky character to try to keep track of, and especially since she's a newer character, there still might be a few things that you might not understand that's either some legacy players might have, you know, or maybe some new players might be coming with these new tricks that you might not have seen before. So it's really interesting to see how these characters are played across the board.
Yeah, I feel like, with all the newer characters that have been added to Tekken 7, like, people have been online like, dude, this character's too good. And they keep on saying that over and over again. Kunimitsu is one of those characters, I think, that was, like, really good, but people stopped talking about her, There just weren't enough players really pushing her. So I think she's kind of, like, just skated under these patches, and people are like, oh, yeah, she's fine now, right? There's not an issue here. But she's got a ton of great tools, a ton of them.
Yeah, that's true. That's definitely true. She has a lot of things that she can take advantage of. Players who are not too familiar, right? If you're not too familiar with the fact that she's come from historically being like a Yoshimitsu clone, right? But now the character's a lot more defined. Ever since like Tekken Tag 2, right? The character became a lot more defined, and especially even more so now in Tekken 7. I've definitely played in a few online brackets where I've been scooped up, beat up, and sent to the lower bracket by a Kunimitsu. Maybe one or two, I can honestly say. So I understand coming into a tournament like this, especially being in the top 8, having no losses across the qualifiers, says a lot about how prepared that player is to deal with any other person here.
Yeah, and like, since I've played Damas before, I have a couple of tells, and I don't want to share them because I don't know if Papercut's listening,
Don't do that.
I'll wait for the matches. I'll wait for the matches and see how it really goes down here. These matches, by the way, are going to be best of 5 sets. So you got to win 3 games here. A little bit longer. Usually a lot of players are used to best of 3 sets. So best of 5 the whole way through here for this top 8. It's going to be very, very difficult for a player to really get the W. So it's going to be some fun matches throughout the day.
No, I mean, we're used to having like the 2 out of 3 in most instances, right? But this is a top 8, 1, 2. Some players prefer that. But also, that gives like 1 extra game, right? 1 extra game for that opponent to potentially adjust and bring it back. So you're probably going to have a lot of matches going down to the wire, considering just the fact that they have 1 more game to possibly change it up, make that reversal, and come back, win 2 or 3 rounds or just a match straight to get that W. So it definitely changes the scope of it a little bit, but these guys like Damas, CensedSonic, I know that they've seen it before. I know that they've been in this area before where it's like, yo, we've been in this 3 out of 5. We got to play at a certain pace to try to keep control of it. But like I said, the thing that you really need to think about is some of these players that we don't know about. I always like to say that, like, no matter what region you're in, because me and you have traveled around a lot talking about like Tekken in general, is that it's the medium level players, that intermediate player level that you don't know about that can really, really blow you up, because it's people that have experience. Like you said, you got experience with like CensedSonic, you got experience with Damas. They might have tricks that some of these other guys might not be prepared for, but some of these newer names can have stuff just the same. Like, so it could go either way. That's what I'm really wanting to see right now.
Honestly, when you go to like a offline event and it's a different region than what you're familiar with, and you go against these like mid-level players, as you call them, it's the scariest thing, because
it's terrifying,
they know what they're doing, and except they have much less fear. They're like, yeah, I'll do whatever I want. Who are you? I have nothing to lose here. You know what I mean? If I beat you, everyone's gonna make some noise. You know what I'm saying? But if you beat me, everyone's like, yeah, that was expected. That's terrifying.
That's real fear. That is real fear. I'm telling you right now, when you meet like that young, wild, like fighting game player that's like, I don't know anything about frame, and they say it on the bracket, you're like, yo, who is this I don't know anything about frames guy? You're like, oh, that guy's a killer. He doesn't care about frames. I'm like, oh, man, like what? And then it just sets in, but like...
it's a mind game.
It's definitely a mind game.
He knows every bit of frame data in the entire game. He's the most knowledgeable. See, this guy's smart. How do you think he made top 8 in the tournament?
Right?
See,
That's
think
true.
about it.
That's true. You definitely have to apply that kind of logic. And now, like, they have like the win ratios and stuff. You come into online tournaments and you're like, oh, hey, I know you see my 15 wins down there. I forgot all about those. This isn't even my main character. Hold that, bucko. And then you're thinking about that going into the match. I know how these online fighting game players work. I've been swimming with them in the internet pools for quite some time now. So now I know that's part of the game. You leave your win streak up there. You got these crazy win ratios against your favorite character on your certain stages. I just ignore it all now, man. I'm like, all right, don't look at it. That's how they get to you, man. It's part of the warfare of fighting games.
See, my strategy for all that stuff you just mentioned, Steve, I didn't even learn what those things mean. So when I see those numbers for those percentages, I'm like, I have no idea what that means.
100%. Looks like a bunch of zeros to me.
That's gonna be my record over you in a second. Hold on, So I mean, honestly though, I still don't really know what those numbers mean. Oh man, these players, they did fill out some surveys for us though, and I'm looking at it. Damas, his alternate characters are Jack and Gigas. That's not at all what I remember out of him. I remember him being a Dragunov player. What happened to all the Dragunovs, man?
The season of changes, bro. We've seen some of the best players in the world say, you know what, I'm gonna shift my gaze from not just Dragunov to like some of these other characters. I want to see how they'll fare in the world of, you know, Tekken, especially like you said, there's a lot of characters being introduced. So we want to see how they fare too. So maybe it changes with the times. I remember some Law player that's, you know, been fared quite well at an EVO's past, also having a Leroy. So, you know.
Leroy's fair. What are you laughing about over there? That
I'm just saying.
Been nerfed like 5 times in a row.
See, you getting all defensive, and I'm just saying you're playing alternate characters too, bro.
I stated facts, Steve. I just stated facts. You know, this character's been nerfed 5 times in a row.
This dude getting defensive about the character. Look at him, man. Look at him. You see how defensive he is?
Mellow.
You see this? All right, here we go. You better keep it mellow.
Versus Damas. Wow, Damas, you know, he's wild with these hot kicks. And that sweep right there, watch out for that sweep, because Damas, he will abuse it.
Yeah, that's one of the tools, though. Nice, simple strings right here just to check how paper cut radiation is going to adjust to it. Ooh, I'm fishing for these hop kicks right now. I like this patience from Damas right now.
Oh, yeah.
442. Real close to the wall right now. Yep. Lots of block stun right there, so you got to be careful of how you're going to punish it. Ooh, okay.
Yeah, those strings from Kunimitsu, when she does like 1-1, you can sidewalk right, I believe, for the mix-up option, but she's got so many options. She does have one option that'll track you. Wow, all right,
nice.
just does it.
Oh, double flips, okay.
Yeah, I like it. It was airborne, so the combo's a little bit weird there.
Ooh, power crush, nice call out. Damas waits for it.
If that power crush is a little bit faster, it would have been great.
Dog. Knocks the mask off. Full crouch. Down 4-3, unblockable. Right in the vein, right in the jugular. Kunai.
And the mix. Man, it's so hard to deal with Kunimitsu when she's coming at you because there's so many options, dude.
Especially from certain ranges. She has a lot of command dashes and moves that look like said command dashes that can really mix you up a little bit. A lot of tricky lows, which we don't get a lot of times from like these Tekken characters, right? Like Yoshimitsu's known for how powerful the lows are. Kunimitsu kind of follows the same. Okay, wait a minute. Back turn hop kick, flow combo right there. Not going to be able to get anything from it.
Yeah, I got to flow with the 2 jab. Kunai
Long
too far
distance.
to punish.
Just delayed it.
Kick.
Oh, the drop. Yo, the patience, no punish.
Okay.
Down
Let's go
4-3.
Punish that one. Oh no!
Legend kick, hop kick. Oh my, that looks like a EVO placing. Law player that I know. I know you would say that. Oh
man. You know, he could have punished the kunai, and he's like, why punish the kunai when I know this guy's gonna freak out and I'm gonna hop kick him?
I like how excited you're getting about this.
Oh, the jumping crouch dash mix-up, dude. When you jump and you land in Tekken, you're in a full crouch state. So she can go for the full crouch sweep or while standing 3 there.
Paper cut radiation trying to hold strong with the defense. Oh. Man, and this is exactly what I'm talking about from this character. Damas taking that first game, 3 rounds to 1. That's exactly what we were talking about. This character has so many tricky lows that she can take advantage of, and it really starts to come into play in that neutral game, right? Law has some pretty good tools, especially when controlling the range, so you have to be really careful when it comes to some of the quick moves. We saw that hop kick come into play as well, but I feel like even Kunimitsu can play a little bit outside that range and still kind of keep Law on his toes, so you got to respect it.
Yeah, you see these 4-4-2s for the Oki there just a second ago. I mean, Kunimitsu, as you mentioned, the lows are really good, and Damas, he's really not afraid to use them. That's the scariest part about it. And then mixing in the unblockable there, smart stuff. This kunai, you got to watch out for, right? If Kunimitsu is like more than like half a screen away, let's say, you know that kunai's going to be an option, or she's going to be using that forward 3 set stance, right? So basically, it's a problem. You got to be really patient when she's approaching from a distance. But this was a beautiful hop kick into the Rage Art combo for paper cut, putting things together. But Damas is a beast right now, man. Look at the lows. He's not afraid to go with the lows, man. And that's going to be the story of the set. Paper cut's really got to block the lows and punish, or he's got to crush them. And that's really going to be a big deal in this entire match with Kunimitsu.
Yeah, we saw the hop kick actually kind of work out in that instance, right? Getting that big hit, getting that only 1 round that we saw from Paper Cut Radiation was because of that hop kick. And that's because as a Kunimitsu player, right, I know we talk about how powerful the lows are. Those lows can go both ways. I mean, you can crush them, as well as if you kind of bait him out, play back a little bit, she's not going to have access to him all the time. She's going to have to play that further range. Maybe you can force her to kind of use a kunai to get in, or maybe one of those hop kicks, because that is not safe. You can punish it. So stuff like that really comes to the surface once you start to understand the range of the characters.
Yeah, I think like one of the other things about Kunimitsu, you know, because I was talking to MYK, or I heard MYK talk about this actually, where he was saying that against Kunimitsu, you know, sometimes you don't want to play the range game with her, right? But then I feel like when she's in my face, that's when I have the most difficulty, because her down forward one string is so like oppressive. You know, her 1-1 string becomes an option.
Yep.
So I would rather force her to play at a distance where I can say, okay, you've only got 3 options here, you know, and when you do them, I'm going to try to deal with it. Because if you force her to do the set stance low, the slide, it's launch punishable, right? So you kind of like leave her with minimal options to approach you safely.
No, that's exactly true. And that's what I was talking about. You got to play that range versus her. Law can definitely still get to you, but you got to call it out a little harder, though. Full crouch down, 4-3 once again. This has been one of the tools right now. These has been one of the tools, and just running the same game plan, the chart of flowness to a perfect 7 golden letters.
Super golden. Like Lost Pants golden. Now we're playing online. Let's go. Paper Cut Radiation with the drag tail start of the round, but hop kick from Damas. And here we go to the wall. What are we doing? Man, the back turn, just wait for Oki?
Okay, wait a minute. Play that record. Make sure they can block it. I like what Paper Cut Radiation is doing right now. Starting to go a little deeper into the playbook from Law to see how Damas is going to deal with it. But still, Damas is in control, though.
Kunai caught him coming in. That's what I'm saying. When she's far away, you know that Kunai's going to be a big option. Paper Cut looking good here.
Oh, nice.
Beautiful.
Just abusing with the back twos right there. I like this.
Yeah, the first one's a whip punish. Could have had a little bit more, but man, you got to lock and load that 3+4/4. See, exactly. Patience right there, man. She doesn't
And
really
playing
have it that's
back.
gonna hurt you.
And playing back, there goes the hop kick like you were talking about. Gets the crush. Big damage on the wall. Paper Cut Radiation goes for a string here.
Oh, okay. DSS off the back one, too.
Yo, Rip, put down the controller, bro.
What are you talking about, Steve?
4-4-2.
My mouth is moving like this, not because I'm playing.
I'm just saying, this is definitely looking reminiscent of some of your play. This has got you some victories. Once again, goes back to the string.
Another 10
Wall
string.
pressure.
Yes! Oh, didn't kill another one. Okay. Paper Cut, 2 rounds to 1 over Damas in game 2 right now.
Wow, runs into the flip kick.
Yeah, that one's safe. Oh, he had him too. I hope he filed that away. That's some knowledge. Back turn hop kick.
I like that. Taking a stance, uses the 2-hit string to go on the back turn. Forces his duck and gets the launcher. Hop kick gonna take it to the wall. The up 4-3.
Nice patience. The power crush is one of the best.
That power crush, man. Definitely got to be careful, especially when you're taking a lot of pressure up close. It can crush highs and mids. You can throw it, but you still got to be weary of it, because it will take a few hits of damage.
Oh, he's blocking low now too. I like what I'm seeing. Wow, the jab lockdown.
Okay. I'd have missed that. Goes for the low this time around. Down 4-3. Great block. Then take advantage. There's the throw. Back to this wall. Paper Cut Radiation.
Oh no. Tech roll. There you go. Look out. That's definitely a setup Damas has been using. Oh my gosh. He's trying to set up the junkyard string back 2 into a hop kick, right? Because the back 2-3 is a low. So he's counting on the low parry attempt so that he can get him with the hop kick. But every single time, it's just, he's too far away, right? The hop kick's never even has a chance to connect. If he has his back to the wall, then maybe it'll be a better opportunity for it. But right now, he's behind. 2-0 lead. Not a good start.
Damas actually slowed it down a lot in that second game, especially, I mean, it still didn't stop the 2 rounds that we saw Paper Cut Radiation get, but that first round was just all textbook play from Damas, right? Gets the perfect. We see that kunai come into play once again, but we actually see Paper Cut Radiation get a lot more active with the offense, using those back 2s, opening up the offense. Small whiff punishes, right? Punishing the missed attacks coming from Damas. And these strings are starting to work out. These strings are starting to work out. Small punish, just exactly what you needed. Could have got something a little bigger, but exactly what you needed to get the round. And they got really close right here. 2 rounds apiece in the second game. Damas closing it out, though. Last-ditch effort was the hop kick, right? The last-ditch effort was the hop kick. Not going to work out for Paper Cut Radiation. Has one more game, though. That one more game coming into effect. Typical tournaments that we play in, this already would have been a done deal. You would have been in the lower bracket, but you got one more game to kind of switch it up, make things right.
Exactly. So, I mean, now's a chance, right? Like, you think, do I have a secondary character? Is it time to bring it out? Let me take a look here and see if Paper Cut did list us a secondary character. He listed sometimes Jin as an alternate character. So perhaps we could get a Jin mix-up here. Jin is actually not a bad choice because his parry can parry all the little sword attacks, you know, all the little kunai attacks. So that's an interesting option. If you do have a Jin, you feel pretty comfortable with it. But let's see what he decided to go with here. Paper Cut Radiation. Facing, not elimination, but, you know, potentially being sent down to the lower bracket here. Sticking it out with Law.
Okay,
All right, I'm a fan. I'm a fan. Let's go. Make it happen. G-Corp Helipad going to be the stage here. Smaller stage overall, probably pretty good for Law, I think.
Yeah, I think so too. I also feel like, do you think that Kunimitsu does better on like these smaller stages, or do you feel like she needs like that space to move around and kind of like force you to like panic a little bit?
I think that in general, she's good regardless of stage size because her wall carry is so far. The big thing about her though is that, like, you know, when you use that rage drive to end combos, she swaps sides with you, right? So that can kind of screw her up sometimes. But in a smaller stage like this, using the rage drive is probably pretty good. So I think this stage is actually pretty good for both characters.
All right, here we go. Oh, getting a little flashy with the move list. I love the fact that Paper Cut Radiation is willing to go pretty deep in the Law playbook to pull out some of these moves.
You got it, man. But these power crits are working out. And wow, that spring kick from downtown.
That full crouch, man. That low is really doing numbers, dude.
I hate that unblockable. And he's trying to power crush.
Oh, in rage right now. Gonna do extra damage this time and get access to 2 additional moves. Oh,
rage art.
Oh, wait, kind of low, and it works out. Okay, all right, Paper Cut Radiation.
It's not over till it's over, man. Oh my god, started the round down to 3 and not much of a punish here. It's okay.
Ducks the throw.
Dragon! I was gonna say do the Dragon Tail and he got a little hop kick for it. I'm sorry. That was my fault.
Put down the controller, Rip. I told you, man.
Dragon Tail again. Should've did it.
Defense is holding really strong for Paper Cut. Not getting hit by so many lows right there. And you can see Damas going for it. You can see Damas trying to force the low and get that hit. And Paper Cut Radiation just instantly going for the hop kick. Tries to go for the throw, keeping the pressure up. Great break. Great break on that throw. Oh, 4-4-2 once again. Starts with the low string. Actually finishes. Delays the string. Damas didn't take the bait. Goes for the low to end the round.
Yeah, that low is so good too, right? I mean, it's launch punchable, but if big launch on counter, that sweep, it's going to be one of his go-to throughout the day. And you've seen that one so many times, right? The upward kunai slice, it leaves her crouching so he can do the full crouch mix-up afterwards.
Oh wow, the throw whip, that's going to hit. Okay, this could be the start of good things, though. Gonna lose that damage buff, but still, this can change the momentum. Finishes the string. Oh, and even with the delay, still gets the follow-up after that big sweep. Set point right now. Set point right here for Damas.
No punish on the hop kick.
Wow. Oh, the jab?
Yeah, that floated throw gets the combo. Doesn't quite reach the wall, though. Running through for pressure. You know, it's do or die time, right? You got to go in now.
Oh, wow. The hop kick actually hit. Full combo conversion. There's that wall carry you were talking about. Oh,
the one throw again. Yo!
Wow. Oh, no!
It's not over yet. Stay focused.
25 seconds left on the clock. Radiation playing back a little bit. Gets the wall. I don't need the damage.
No,
I got the lead.
Combo. But the 10 string.
Oh, my gosh.
Okay. Still set point here. Paper Cut Radiation. Trying to stay on the winner side of the bracket.
Uh-oh. Damas says you can go down the move list. I can go down the move list too. This is 3D, baby. These moves got access. They can whiff. They can miss. Oh. Yo, not
the
taking
defense.
The bait. Oh, the Batman backhand. Oh, hold up.
Woo!
Yo, no break. That's also going to switch positions.
Oh, no.
Both of those hit.
Oh my
no.
gosh.
Paper cut radiation. Damas now going deeper into the playbook of Kunimitsu himself and just pulling out some of the moves we're not seeing, finishing a few of those strings as well, and just kind of putting paper cut radiation on the rope, seeing how they would deal with it. And it worked out, but you saw the nerves. The nerves actually kind of subsided a little bit, and paper cut radiation started to play a little more solid. Didn't get the W, but still, going into that lower bracket, at least you got something you can build upon. The nerves are gone. You got one more chance. So let's see what we can do on that side of the bracket.
Exactly. Let's take a look at some of the highlights from this last game here. And, you know, you can see a lot of times Damas was just in control, right? The set 3 low there. This was a throw break that came out as a rage art, which worked out in his favor big time. But again, those sweeps, that was the big story, man. A lot of these lows. And one last chance here for paper cut radiation, right? Misses the walk on here, but doesn't matter. Holds on, right? Gets the 10 string. We go to a final round. And then the Batman backhand here was sick. I like that strategy. That's a good one. I'm stealing it. The throws, though, coming back. And then right here, just the hop kick. Disrespect. At the end, it's like, you're going to duck on Oki, right? You're going to duck. You're going to wake up. You think I'm going to go low? Not going to happen. Damas moving on, staying on the upper half of the bracket. Paper cut radiation sent on down to that lower bracket.
Yeah, it's not going to be easy to get a little. It's not going to be easy on that lower bracket. But at least now you get a chance to relax. And by relax, I mean check out some of this potential competition that could be coming your way. CensedSonic and Ice Phone 5 coming up as well. We still got Blue Voltage with Alex R. And I don't know Frame Data versus Snake Fang on that upper bracket.
Exactly. And CensedSonic, Ice Phone 5, winner will, of course, be going up against Damas later. And man, that Kunimitsu is looking good. But you see him here, CensedSonic with the Claudio as his character avatar, 25-year-old out of Mississippi.
Hey.
He's got a Twitch stream too. Look at him, twitch.tv/CensedSonic. I remember him from Tekken Tag 2 as an Elisa player, actually. And look at his perfect record. All right. Doing pretty good out here at these qualifiers.
With no losses on the record, 100%, all clean for CensedSonic. And like we said before, it's not like we don't know who CensedSonic is. Definitely a different character up there. But of course, Ice Phone 5 running the Claudio as well. 9 wins, 0 losses. That 100% shining strong. 9 matches, and this is of course for the qualifiers. So we may potentially have a mirror match here for Ice Phone 5 going up against CensedSonic.
Yeah, and you know, I don't know how CensedSonic feels about the mirror, but as I mentioned, I know he has an Elisa as well, right? So we're going to see probably a Claudio mirror match, but if not, he's going to have that Elisa ready to go as well. And as we mentioned, best of 5, so you got extra games to play with here. So that character switch may actually become a factor if need be, but both of these players undefeated. Somebody's got to add an L to their record right now.
Hey, man, look, the thing about 100%, that's a first time for everything. That's a first time for you to lose. It could be one of these guys. Somebody's going to have a still undefeated record when they come out of that match. But somebody's going to go to the lower bracket and have to think about that one match that they lost to the other, so...
And Claudio, you know, definitely one of the better characters in Tekken 7 right now. I feel like when the game first came out and he was first introduced as a brand new character, he was missing a couple tools here and there, right? But he still had, like, the tools that he had were, like, so ridiculously good. Like, forward 3 being a mid at the time.
Oh,
you
my
know,
gosh, yeah.
Mid, homing, low crush, counter hit, launcher. I was like, what? Like, you just gave it everything? Right, but now obviously they've made that move a high attack, but they've given him other tools like the back 3-3, the knee string into the overhead, onto the axe kick, right? Or they gave him the low kick, high kick string. You know, that was something they didn't have in the past as well. He only had really punishable lows. So now Claudio, he's a very well-rounded character, very strong. His Starburst still huge factor in matches.
Yeah, very much so. Very much so.
And they gave him that new move too, that like long swipe recently in season 4. And it gives him Starburst if it hits. I'm like, why did you give him that? He already had stuff like that. That was
I
good.
think it's back 1, if I'm not mistaken. I think
back 1 is his other
one.
move that looks similar to it.
Okay.
I think this one's like, it's like maybe a core circle forward attack. I forget the exact notation. Chat can fill me in maybe. But basically, it's a new attack that he gained, and it's very long range. It is mid, and it's also basically tracking, and it gives him Starburst on hit. Just a non-stop list of good features for this attack, essentially.
Yeah, I mean, I know we're talking about North America, but we have some very strong players in North America, one of which being Shadow, one of the best players, if you ask me, in the United States, one of the best Claudio players in the world, and he definitely has, kind of evolved with the times with his character. So all these things that you're mentioning, they've all been, like, adapted to, like, this new version of Claudio being very, very strong. So we've seen this character be played at a crazy high level. So all the new adjustments made, especially through the seasons, like you said before, he's a much more complete character now. And I feel like that goes with just the sense that, they added more things to the game overall that kind of like helps him as well. So, and him having that Starburst is one of the most, a very unique thing, right? Running 2 is a big thing. He's really good at like filling out what you know how to deal with basic, like Tekken tools, right? You have like a down forward 1, you have that good hop kick, good lows with like, down back 3, sidestep 4. The 4-3 change is a thing, but like you said, he has that new string, that new down 3-4. That's
yeah, he's
low
like
high.
down back 4-3. Yeah, exactly.
Right, so it's like the character very much is seeing changes, but more so like rounded out, right? Like, of course, you don't have to deal with 4-3 anymore, but you still got to be weary of, instant running 2 and Starburst, and plus that new mid you were talking about that tracks. So it's still a very strong character if you look at the overall, how he evolved throughout Tekken. So I think it's going to be really cool, man. We got 2 Claudio players. I would be interested to see if they feel how I feel, because personally, I'm not a fan of mirror matches. Mirror matches. No deal. I'm never there for them.
I love mirror matches, dude.
What?
We are having some connection issue, guys, though, so we maybe skip to the next match in a second. But yeah, going back to mirror matches, Steve, I love it because it's the character that I know the most about, right? I know all the ways that my character sucks. So, I can exploit that when I play against someone else playing my characters. That's all I'm saying.
See, I overthink it, man. I think that the person that I'm playing is thinking exactly how I'm thinking, and that's never the case. I just overthink myself into a hole, and then I'm like, you know what, this sucks. I don't want to fight this. I don't want to do this because I'm thinking.
I was gonna say it's probably because you use so many cheap characters, So when you have to play against a cheap character, you're like, well, all right, look, what am I stuck with now, right? See, at least if you played a character that was fair and balanced like Law, then you could be like, oh, well, yeah, there's a lot of holes and weaknesses with this character, so it's easy to defeat.
Rip, who are you talking to? What characters are you talking about? I don't know what you're talking about right now because you're actually talking crazy, bro. What? I play broken characters? Are you serious?
I mean, you got a character that throws people into walls and does like 50%. Rage drive with they lie on the floor. You have a rage drive with your character. A push, a safe push that all of a sudden turns into huge damage. Hey, it's safe. It's safe. It's safe. It's safe.
Look, first off, that sounds like you just have personal problems dealing with these moves. But we're going to go to the next match. I believe we have Alex R coming up versus Blue Voltage. I want to see these guys, what characters they're going to bring to the table, what their record was looking like before, they got to the finals. And we're going to go right into it. Blue Voltage, Christopher Casey Cavazos. Hopefully I said that right. Coming out of Houston, Texas, 23, young Tekken player, and an Elisa at that, man. I feel like we see a lot of Elisas coming from the younger Tekken players. 16 wins, 2 losses, 89% win ratio. Got a few extra matches on there as well. So I feel like that just means there's some experience on the side of Blue Voltage here and definitely knows the ins and outs of victory. I want to see what this top 8 is going to show us. Exactly,
and Elisa definitely one of the stronger characters currently in the game. Also one of those characters that's kind of flying under the radar, right? There's just so many strong characters in the game now that it's really one of those characters that's kind of skipped past everyone's attention until Cuddlecore really put her on the map like, hey, are you guys noticing the sick power curses I've got? Of course, no. The opponent here is going to be Alex Redneck, 38 years old. All right, location Northern California, rocking the Kazuya, man. The Shoto of all Shotos, very nice. He's got a stream over at youtube.com/Alex Redneck. Make sure you guys go check him out there as well. Been doing pretty well here, obviously making top 8 in this tournament. And Kazuya Mishima, obviously a very difficult character to use.
Yeah.
Right? You have to have a lot of time put in to understand how to use the character, how to master all these wave dash and crouch dash mix-ups. And you can see his record here pretty good as well, man. 10-2, 12 matches total, win rate 83%. Kazuya, though, man, he is definitely one of those characters. Once he gets started, it is hard to stop him.
I'm glad that you said how, how kind of, difficult the character is to play, because that says a lot, right? This character has advanced movement options, in all honesty, with that wave dash. Has great moves if you can utilize them, right? If you hear Doya while we're fighting, then you know that this person knows exactly what they're doing with Kazuya. the big hell sweep that Kazuya has is definitely a big problem. And the character, game plan-wise, seems pretty simple, right? Make you afraid of the electric, and then start mixing you up with the hell sweeps and some of the big mids. That character can really take you for a loop if the mix-up is proper, right? Like if Kazuya can get you with one hell sweep, the game begins. The guess begins. Is he going to come and do it again? Is he going to come and hit you with stagger kick? You know, and just a good way to annoy any character in the game, I feel like. Lots of great mids, and just a character, even still with that, a little more on the intermediate to difficult side to master. So that's going to be really interesting, especially going up against a character like Elisa that you said, still very strong, especially in this most recent season of Tekken, has a lot of great tools. And speaking of Kodocore, definitely one of the players who put this character on the map when it comes to some of the more like extended sequences when it comes to the newer seasons, using that, you know, that high unblockable that she has, using that new move, that new launcher from multiple ranges. So you definitely get a feel that this character is really strong regardless of the level that you play, and you can play her a multitude of ways. And she has a great kind of robust move list, right? She has the chainsaw stance mix up, she has special get up instances, right? She has special movement options, like a very strong character across the board. So, and if you get someone that kind of utilizes that, much like Kazuya, it's still one of those things where you can have a very even match down to it. But ultimately, I want to see something. Like if I'm Kazuya fighting Elisa, I'm really going to try to push this electric pressure. I do not want you to move. I'm definitely going to keep you in this mid-range. I don't want you to have the freedom to, you know, even get started up in chainsaw stance. I don't want you to have any fun whatsoever, you know?
No, for sure. But, you know, the thing about Elisa is that her movement is really good, right? So with the going up against electric, you can actually sidestep a left. The hell sweep, it's going to be a little bit harder, maybe in reverse, actually. They're both kind of hard to step now. They're harder than they used to be. But with the character like Elisa, maybe not so hard. We'll see how it goes out here, though. This should be an interesting one. I'm really curious to see how the Elisa player deals with the electrics, though, right? If there are electrics coming at you, like, what is Elisa's option to get around it? Like, is it just the down back 3? Is it the down 3? You know, it's the down back 1 stance, maybe, where she just crouches back and, like, looks to uppercut? You know, that would be tight.
Well, I'm looking at combo damage and tenacity over here, and I feel like we're definitely going to see some electrics. I feel like there's no way we don't.
I hope so. Let's get it.
Eradicating the target with she just came out brandishing the chainsaws. You see this? You got to keep the win streak on the screen. Alex R knows the deal. Ooh, yo, we in business. Let's go. Business just picked up. War stations. They know how to electric.
We're in trouble. Beautiful mix there, too.
Oh, the dunk. There's the hell sweep.
I like that a lot.
Das boot. Chainsaw blocks it right out of the gate. Hold up, Alex R. Somebody get me Alex R on the phone. I need to talk to him.
Alex R looking really sharp here. That Magic 4 from Elisa, definitely one of the best tools, but oh boy, it is all chainsaw time right now. Half-life gone already from Alex.
She tried to kill that guy. She tried to dive on him with the chainsaws out. Come on, man.
She knows he can take it. This man survived a volcano drop, you know?
That's true. That's true.
A huge lead now for Blue Voltage, running 3 from Alex.
Slash kick right there. Oh, man, this is making me happy. Oh, Stonehead, no break.
Yeah, Alex all caught up now.
Shiny Fist combo. Down 4-1-4. Hell sweep again. This is exactly what we were talking about. The guess is strong. Either you're guessing for that low or you're in a lot of block stun. Wow. What usage of that move. I'm pretty sure I've never seen anybody use that move as a whiff punish. Gets the knockdown with the 1-1-2.
Man, the pressure out of Alex.
Yo, look at the spacing from this Kazuya. Oh, my God. Get in there. Look, he tried to throw her in the volcano. He's like, if we were on the edge, you were dead. Oh, nice.
Wow. Is that enough?
Oh, no, the drop.
That ender.
Quick. And I mean lickety-split quick 3 rounds. Alex R, excuse me. We need to change the title to make sure we capitalize Alex R name. I think that's really a bad misrepresentation of what my man brings to the table. The fact that it's all lowercase. Production, please capitalize this man's name.
Maybe that's his strategy, Steve. It's a mind game, you know? Just all lowercase, bro.
Wow.
Nothing to worry about here.
Nah, bro.
Boom, electric started around, you know?
I'm just saying, man, if I see a name and it doesn't have any, you know, capitals up there, look at Blue Voltage. You got the underscore and the whole 9. He got DOS code up there. My man's just Alex R, no spacing, 2 rounds quick.
Hey, I love this throw, too.
That's actually one of the dopest throws in the game. I'm telling you right now. Tekken has a lot of cool animation throws, but I'm telling you right now, that throw is one of my favorites. That's how you know it's good. That's how you know it's good. The input's a little complicated. You get a cool animation at the end of it, and then the character talks smack while he's kicking you in the back. He's like, man, just die. Just kicks you down.
I don't think he says that, does he?
I mean, you gonna tell me? I know Japanese, bro. I'm just kidding. I don't know what he says.
I didn't
I'm
hear
just
him.
kidding.
I don't even know if he said anything.
He said something. I just don't know what he says.
That's what I'm saying. I didn't even realize he made noise. I was just looking at the animation every time. But right now, Alex R looking very good at the Kazuya. You know, he's definitely got the movement. He's got the electrics on deck, right? The hell sweep mix-up's been on point. And, you know, right, you go back to the first round, he immediately did electric, then he immediately waved in, and he hit him with the crouch mix. He's like, you thought I was going to hell sweep? Nope. Now you're thinking about it the rest of the time. That opens up the hell sweep for the rest of it, right? So 3 rounds straight, as you mentioned, lickety split quick for Alex R. And that was a rough start. Very rough start for Blue Voltage.
What did I say, man? I'm like, look, if you heard Doya, then you know. Like, you got battle stations. They know what they're doing. Brace yourselves for impact. It's just you get hit by electrics. What is that? Doya. This guy knows what they're doing. Sir, electrics on the starboard side. Shields, 50%.
I thought they were all out.
I'm going too deep. I'm going too deep into the nerd lore. Anyways, I actually want to see what Blue Voltage is going to change up now. We saw some really cool whiff punishes coming from Blue Voltage. It was just the way that, you know, Kazi is really one of those characters that can put pressure on you. We saw one hell sweep hit, and it gets a lot harder to stop this character's momentum.
One hell sweep hits, and here goes the momentum.
There you go. You see production fixed it. Alex R. Put some respect on his name. I bet you Blue Voltage is thinking, I was like, why didn't they capitalize it at first? And
He's unstoppable now. 7 win streak, too. Another one. Oh, boy. Are we going to get another one? Oh, man. Blue Voltage is a little shook right now. You can tell.
I told you, bro.
Hell sweeps, dude.
No, you think it's the hell sweeps. It's the capitalization of the name, bro. I'm telling you, that changes everything, bro.
I think you might be onto something there, Steve. You know, I think if Blue Voltage loses, he can blame you.
Oh, man. Don't put ideas in their head.
You're the one who made him capitalize it. Oh, the mid-mix.
The chainsaw stance. See, look. You know what? Yo, just a warning shot in the air. Oh, the hell sweep.
That was actually just like a flare. You know, like, they've got electrics. Warning shot. Oh, no.
There's that stature kick. Oh, no, bad punish right there. Definitely could have made something big happen right there, but went with the wild standing to that glorious demon god fist.
Oh, no. And Alex R is on a speed run. Another one's coming. No, it's the mid. Oh, dirty.
Oh, right on tune with the hell sweep into the perfect. Oh, my God. Look,
he knew the drop was coming. He's like, I got to hit him right now.
I got to hit him right now. You got to hit him right now.
Well played. Gets the perfect to close out game 2. Looking fantastic here. I mean, how did this guy lose any games in the qualifiers, right?
I don't know.
He didn't have a perfect record coming in here. He must have had a hard path or something.
That just lets me know. That just lets you know that some of these names up here, we got some killer names up here. What was that dude's name at the bottom? His name was like Snake Blade or something like that. Either way, Alex R versus Blue Voltage. And I knew things were going to get dicey the minute I heard Doya. My man Kazuya already took the jacket off, had one button loose on the button up. He came to play. Good, just punishes all around, man. Alex R really did do a good job of just forcing the guessing game. And once he saw that Blue Voltage was getting kind of worried about the mids, or the lows, that's when he started using the axe kicks, which also give Kazuya a big combo, big damage. Didn't even need the wall, and it's really just the force of that guessing game. So that sets up a pretty big matchup. Actually, I'm not sure yet. I need to see what side of the bracket that they're on again, because I really wanted to see what Damas would do versus a Kazuya
they're the
like
opposite
that.
sides for sure, for right now. But I mean, you know, the CensedSonic match, that winner is going to go up against Damas later, right? So this match, they're going to be setting up for the I don't know frame data matchup. And Snake Guy, I forgot his name. I'm sorry, Snake Guy. Let me look up your name.
He said Snake Guy.
Well, you called it something else. I was like, I forgot what it was. Snake Fang, that's his name. Got it.
I said Snake Blade. I don't know what I was thinking. Snake Fang. Got to put some respect on my man's name.
Snake Blade's a pretty cool name, too.
So, and he says one of his major accomplishments was hitting Tekken God Prime in Season 3 and Season 4. And look, man, I'm telling you right now, I've seen some of the best players in the world. Like, literally, I've seen Lohai, which is a Korean fighting god Tekken legend at this point, playing some of the Tekken god primes on PlayStation, and it is actually ridiculous. Like, they're really good. I'm like, you've never seen their name before. It's like emoji upside down V or something, and you're like, what is this? And they're ridiculously good. I don't know who that is, but they're really good.
He's got Dorius too. It's crazy. Dragon's Nest here for Game 3, though. It's looking a little rough right now for Elisa. Blue Voltage, not really even sure what to tell. Because, you know, the thing about going against Kazuya, as I mentioned, once you get started, it's so hard to stop the momentum, right? Those Hell Sweep, the mix-up, you got to take a guess and you got to hope you're right. Or you got Sidewalk left.
Yeah, Sidewalk left, I feel like that's one of the things you really have to remember versus this character. And it really kind of like sets up the guess. Nice whiff punish there. It actually starts the next level of the game, right? Once they know that you're going to start sidestepping left, they have to change up their offense at least a little bit to, you know, try to get back in. Oh, speaking of evasion, just using that automated evasion in the stance to actually take advantage. And actually has the round lead right now. Blue Voltage with the normal throw, just a little bit more. Ooh, and the low.
All right. Here we go. Get something started now. Yeah, keep him out there. You know, don't let him just come in and do these hell sweeps all day, right? Like, obviously, you don't want to swing into an electric, but you can definitely swing into a hell sweep. Especially with that Magic 4 for Lisa's, actually.
Okay, launcher here, but a little off axis drops the combo. Ooh, nice. Clips him out of the air. Not going to get full damage, but still damage nonetheless. Blue Vulture slowing it down a little bit. I like this. Unblockable. That's one of the things we were talking about. Hold these chainsaws, triple chainsaws, the sprinkler.
Yo, it is all Blue Voltage right now. More Magic 4. More 4. All right,
Small
Blue
punishes.
Voltage.
Small punishes here.
But better than nothing, right? Up 4-3, out of the air for the air-to-air. It's very rare to see in Tekken. Power crushed.
Ooh, that's exactly what I was talking about. That power crush can actually get you through some attacks.
You know, Alex he's freezing up a little bit right now.
3 rounds straight, people. 3 rounds straight. Had to confer with Mother Base and be like, look, this guy's doing Dorius, throwing electrics. What do we do? Evasive maneuvers. Use the chainsaw stance to get out of the way. Take full advantage of what you have to offer. You're a robot, Elisa. Use your robot abilities. But in all seriousness.
We need more 4. Can we get more 4, please?
We need more force. More force.
More force.
I know we keep referencing numbers, guys, but if you do play on PlayStation, square would be 1, triangle would be 2, 3 would be X, and your circle will be 4. So it kind of goes left punch, left kick, right kick. And that's what we're corresponding to. So if you would need to know, get a little closer to what we're talking about, that'll tell you what buttons they're hitting and let you know that they're punches and kicks respectively. But let's go back in here. Let's talk about Blue Voltage actually switching up the game plan and went full chainsaw mode to get the W 3 rounds straight at that.
The power crushes, though, also coming out of play. And you know, you see it there, back-to-back power crushes, right? Now we're really playing to the strengths of Elisa. These are some of the best strengths. That down 3 there's something he hasn't used a whole bunch of as well. Back to power crushes as well. I like what I'm seeing here. Fly mix-ups coming through. You know, Blue Voltage really turned things around there. And it might be what you were referencing earlier today. You know, maybe a little bit of nerves coming to play in those first couple games. You're on stream. You know, a lot of people are watching you. You know, it's a lot of pressure. So now we'll see what happens as we go into Game 4 here. And I really feel like Alex R, he really kind of let off the gas in that game, you know, and it may have been just because he got caught early with the counter hit. So we'll see what happens. You know, there has to be some adjustments on Alex's side after that game.
This goes right back to what we were talking about at the beginning. Get that extra game can really give you an opportunity. This would be over in a standard tournament setting, but this is top 8. Also, I misspoke earlier. I said it was hitting Tekken God Prime for Alex R, but that was actually for Snake Fang, so I apologize. Alex R actually made it out of pools at EVO 2019. That says a lot. That says a lot about how skilled Alex R is, because EVO 2019 was not an easy tournament. That was not an easy tournament to say anything. That was a huge tournament. One of the largest Tekken tournaments of all time, actually. Yeah. And making it out of pools says something about the skill. But you got to turn it up, man. Blue Voltage actually did. I hope there's a change in the records right now for Alex R, especially if he wants to take this set.
Yeah, we're back to the hell sweeps now. And I like it. And, you know, just to keep out buttons here from Blue Voltage is going to be very important, as I mentioned, right? You know, we're not really seeing a lot of those doors, a lot of those electrics since that very first round, actually.
No, that's true. And I think it's because the offense, right? The offense that's coming from Blue Voltage is really starting to, you know, take its toll. You got to have that movement. And on top of that, you can't only use Hell Sweep. Like you mentioned before, you can actually get hit out of them.
Yeah, you can definitely get hit out of it. And look at the 4-3's keep out here is going to break the floor here on this stage. So that's a really good addition for Elisa. And man, just keep on going and attacking these chainsaws. It's been working, man. Wow. Out of the air. And look at this, working on it perfect right now. Chainsaw pressure, got him with the perfect.
And tried the power crush. And tried to use Kazuya's power crush right there, but it actually got caught. The startup of the move got caught, and that's why it did work. Tried to get the combo conversion. Blue Voltage, looking like nerves, was the reason for those first 2 games.
Wow,
power crush again. Okay, gets the knockdown. Great punish. Blocks the string. Tsunami kicks on the punish. That while standing 4-4.
And again, hitting him out of the Hell Sweep.
Wow, the dodge. Double dodge. Tried to slide in the home base.
Oh, evasion.
I told you. We need to phone back to mother base. What do? Evasive maneuvers.
Evasive maneuvers. Wow, over the Hell Sweep. Pick it up for the combo. Are we going downstairs again? Low chainsaws, maybe?
The double sprinkler?
Oh, he's still going for the Hell Sweeps, though.
Hey, you can't dissuade it. Look, Rip, you know better than anybody. You can't let the fact that they stopped you one time stop you from doing the move completely. It's an important move. Then finish the string, down 4-2. Alex R fighting back, getting a little flustered in some of these scrambles because of Blue Voltage, but now fighting back. 2 rounds apiece. This is set point for Alex R to stay in the upper bracket. Blue Voltage not having it, though. Tries to use evasive maneuvers, gets caught. Full crouch down 4-4.
The axe kick's coming. I can feel it.
Do it again. Went for the unblockable. What a string choice. Goes back to the Hell Sweeps. Rinse and repeat. And that is going to punish. Oh my God.
Boy.
Not
it's
dead,
not going to do enough. Not going to be enough. Rage mode now for Kazuya. Fly mix up fakie. Fly mix up fakie.
Oh my gosh. Blue Voltage running it back again. And then gives you the compliment. Man, I'm actually pretty strong. How you gonna compliment yourself after the W? Blue Voltage tying up the set here in the top 8 side of things. This EVO warm-up. This is exactly what I knew would happen, man. Alex R coming in. I'm telling you, once I saw Alex R, I was like, man, Alex R, man, you don't lowercase your name for nothing. That means something. I was reading in between the lines. And then, of course, we had Elisa, the perfect win record. That means something, man. That just means something, you know?
I mean, you know, if Alex loses, Steve, it's probably your fault because he wanted his name was all lowercase. And you got it to change. But I'm just kidding. Look, you can see here clearly his name was back to where it was meant to be. All lowercase again. But this match was so close this time, right? And a lot of the same things are working out for Blue Voltage here. He's attacking to beat the Hell Sweeps, right? Gets the perfect dead round. The chainsaws have been working throughout. The fly mix-ups are working. The evasive stuff has been working. The floor break stage has actually been fantastic for him as well.
That's definitely true. And kind of, you can see what happened. The way this match kind of progressed, it turned into a lot steady, you know, less a lot more pokey, and then allowed for stuff like this to happen. Blue Voltage getting that rage art at a pivotal time, tying up the set on the follow-up, 2-2 on the upper bracket at this point. And man, I'm really impressed by some of these matches already, man. Alex R struggling right now in this situation. Blue Voltage actually getting their wits about them, being like, you know what, let me calm down. If I slow it down, start taking advantage, and not even doing like the most prominent punishes, right? Not taking full advantage of, you know, some of the damages there, but even still stopping that momentum from Alex R is really important because the Machinmas, they like that momentum. They like to be a move around. They like to be able to keep you in block stun in a lot of instances. And that's what typically gets it done. But now we're tied 2-2 in this set right here. Anybody can take it. Somebody's trying to stay in this upper bracket. Someone wants to keep that record clean, especially if they want to get to some of these winnings, man. I hope you guys are enjoying this at home. Make sure you tweet it out no matter where you're watching it. If you're watching it on EVO, if you're watching it on the PlayStation channel, tweet it out. And do me a favor, man. Make some noise in the chat while y'all at it, man. Me and my man Rip having a good time. Shout outs to Spag holding it down earlier as well. And the homie K-Wiz holding it down. You guys did a great job. And just all the games in general, man. I really like what we're getting here. We haven't been able to come outside for tournaments for quite some time. PlayStation EVO holding it down for us. This is what I like to see. Game number 6 this is, right?
5.
5, excuse me.
Oh my God, it's a down back too, because counter hit here, that's a new attack from Alex R, something we haven't seen him go to yet. But oh my goodness, in the back. All right, Blue Voltage though, sticking to what's been working for him so far. Gets caught that time moving, and he's got rage now. Will we get to use it though? Oh, beautiful. No, should have just did the 1-1 punish. Oh my goodness.
Okay. Blue Voltage in trouble. There's that stagger kick and goes right back to the Hell Sweep.
You got to do it, man. The Hell Sweep has been his #1 move, right? And that Hell Sweep and the instant while standing launcher right here. These are the two biggest things that Alex R has been using to get the most damage on his opponent. Whoa,
goes for the unblockable. These robots are getting out of hand while shooting their hands.
Blue Voltage pulling out all the stops right now. Gets hit out of the power crush here. Rage mode, one more chance. Oh, that's huge. Rage drive, fly mix up.
Spins the blue stuff.
What a block.
20 seconds just about left. Oh my God.
And here we go. It is set point for Alex R now. Blue Voltage way behind.
Oh no.
There's the punish.
Okay, that chainsaw stance. Wait a minute, Blue Voltage.
No, sir.
Yes. Oh, wow. Goes for the low this time around. Blue Voltage says it's not over yet.
It's
DEFCON 1.
It's over. DEFCON 1. Oh, man. Back one. Yo, first time back one. Yo, okay. Blue Voltage turning things around right now. This is getting scary for Alex. Chainsaws are out. The pressure. We've seen this multiple times. And he got it with the mid. Blue Voltage looking to send it to a final round incoming.
Let's
Here
go.
We go.
Okay. Wait a minute. Going deeper into the category of moves now. This is exactly what I'm talking about. Opening up the playbook a little bit. Stone head.
Yo, the throws.
Slash kick.
I like it. He's trying to do that jumping kick to avoid the Hell Sweep here. Power Crush, no go. Blue Voltage is behind. The Hell Sweep's coming. One more mix. Another one for the win. Alex R with the Hell Sweeps getting it done. 3-2. Staying on the upper bracket. Congratulations, Alex R. Blue Voltage so close. But sent on down to that lower bracket. Nice set, guys.
Very nice set. Lots of back and forth. Lots of adjustments from both of those guys. Lots of adjustments on both sides with both characters. I mean, you saw Elisa start using a lot more moves to get it. And it came from more launches, right? It was more, the pokes weren't working out the best, but it seems like some of the punishes to get launches worked out a lot more, and that made Alex R back up just a little bit. And then you saw Blue Vulture start to use a few more moves. Didn't really deter Alex R though, especially in these first 2 rounds, right? Did not deter him from going for more Hell Sweeps, trying to see how Blue Voltage would deal with some of the lows, and that's when the defense started going up a little bit more. 2 rounds, it looked like it was over. It looked like it was signed, sealed, and delivered for Alex R, and that's when Blue Voltage started to make the comeback. The power crush at the wall, the low for that first round. And then we saw full-blown chainsaw mode to run it back on that second round, taking it to a final round, and then the Hell Sweeps came right back out. And that lets you know how fighting games, just like the circle of life, they come full circle. And if you're not blocking, you might get hit. Speaking of, the circle continues. Alex R moves on to that semi-upper bracket right there. We see Blue Voltage going to go to the lower bracket, waiting for the loser of, I don't know, Frame Data and Snake Fang, or CensedSonic and Ice Phone 5. Once again, guys, this is the EVO warm-up PlayStation tournaments. This is Tekken 7. I really hope you guys are enjoying it. This is the NA Finals. These guys did play in qualifiers, and that's why you're seeing them on your screen. And I'm telling you right now, I can't wait to see more Alex R, but we're going to, I don't know, Frame Data. Demetrius 39 represent Louisiana. And he's got a YouTube and everything, SSR Gaming 11, and rocking the Lei Wulong. I'm going to tell you right now, I was not expecting to see a Lei Wulong, and there's the win rate with 80%, 10 matches, 8-2, not bad. But I can tell you right now, the advantage I feel like, depending on the character, is definitely on, I don't know, Frame Data side.
I mean, look, if you don't know Frame Data, Lei Wulong is a fantastic character to play. You just lie on the floor, kick him up in the air. It's fantastic. Mix him up with all your stances. But he's going to be going up against Snake Fang here out of Texas with the Katarina. And Katarina is going to be a lot of fun. This is another one of those characters that's been fleshed out more and more since her original release in Tekken 7. And look at the win record here. 100%, 9 wins, 0 losses. Snake Fang's Katarina going to be something to watch here. And I don't know frame data. If you don't know frame data against Katarina, there are going to be some frame traps where her knee's going to counter hit you and get you some launches. So we'll see. We'll see if those come into play from Snake Fang here. But Katarina also, some of the best lows, some of the best easy combos in the game, right? You just mash one single kick button, you get a whole combo or a whole punish sometimes.
No, like that's definitely true. And once again, like it's one of those characters that has been very much flushed out, giving new stance transitions to that Harrier stance, as well as just giving some of her moves like better properties overall. And this is over the matter of Tekken 7 lifespan. Personally, I definitely feel like we've definitely seen the character a lot more in some of the top 8s, especially in some of the weekly tournaments that we do. We see it all the time because Katarina is one of those characters, like you said, if you're not familiar with what she can do, even if it is just those kicks, she can definitely trick you. She can definitely hit you with a lot of frame traps and expose the misinformation that you're like, oh, you don't know this? Oh, I'm going to keep hitting you with this counter here. And on top of that, if you got an experienced Katarina and you do get in the rage and things don't work out, she has a lot of good pokes that lead to big damage. Those big lows that she has leads to big damage, and especially in a rage situation.
Yeah, exactly. And, her damage output in general with rage is ridiculous, right? Like, that rage drive she has where she, slams you to the ground for
the elbow drop.
Yeah. I mean, first of all, I don't even know Katarina had an elbow drop. Like, where did that come from? She's, kicking you all day, right? Then she's got the sick elbow drop. Does a ton of damage. That rage drive, definitely one of the better rage drives in the game. You just, you kind of forget about it because you don't really see a lot of Katarinas out there anymore.
That's true.
And that's the thing. When the game has a roster size that's this large now with so many characters that are fleshed out, and they haven't really nerfed characters, right? Like, very rarely have they nerfed characters season to season. Like, overall, it's just been buffs and buffs and buffs across the board. To a lot of the characters, right? They just usually target the characters that are lesser used or, not as strong as others, and they just buff those ones up. So it's been a really interesting progression throughout the whole entire life of Tekken 7 right now. And Katarina, definitely one of those characters that's peak. And I love what you said about the Harrier stance additions they've given her, right? Like, she's got that new Harrier stance jumping, low kick.
That jumping
that
low.
is so confusing, right? Anything where a character jumps and hits you low, it's like, what? Wait, what? You jumped, though. Why would you hit me down?
And she has, if I'm not mistaken, she has a 1-1 transition into Harrier, and she kind of ducks when she does it. So it crushes sometimes if you try to jab her, and then that big low, counter hit, free back 3 on top of it. Like, it's not easy. It's really, really hard. And I feel like sometimes, no matter what person is playing Katarina, you really have to wait for them to start going because you don't know how far they're going to go into the Katarina playbook. I feel like a patient Katarina is a scary Katarina. Like, it's like Hwoarang on a different sense, right? Like, I feel like the damage is a lot more accessible. It's easier to get thrown in the mix because obviously not as complicated as a character like Hwoarang, but still has enough damage and enough, big chunky hits with damage, to scare you.
Yeah, and, similar to Elisa, actually, her hop kick is also a 2-hit hop kick where, she goes into the air and then she comes back down with it.
Oh, that's true. Yeah,
so because of that, you can kind of just throw out the first hit and, sometimes it's like, okay, I didn't confirm it, but it doesn't really matter. Like, you're not actually hit confirming, you're whiff confirming.
Yeah.
Like, they whiff something, I'm hitting you with the hop kick, right? With both hits of it. So it's a very useful hop kick tool, I think. And Katarina, obviously, her damage output's always been pretty decent. It just mattered, her moveset wasn't as large as everyone else's, so it was a little bit more predictable. But yeah, I totally agree with you. When you play against a Katarina, you don't know what kind of Katarina you're going to get. Is this like a very stance heavy Katarina, a very patient Katarina? There's a lot of different styles you can play this character, which is, it can be said about most characters in Tekken.
Well, I mean, here we go. I'm glad you brought up the lifespan and Tekken 7, man. We've been talking about playing this game for quite some time, and every time I learn something new, I don't know frame data, playing Master Raven, that's not Lei at all, but I'm happy to see it though. I'm kind of interested in what they're gonna do because it says the matchup win rate as well as stage win rate. They haven't been playing that much, but they've been playing with friends because of that 47%. I can tell you right now.
And Master Raven, another one of those characters that's got some recent buffs, and another character that's very difficult to play against if you haven't had much experience. Definitely one of the lesser used characters in the game. I'm very curious to see how this goes here, because definitely a character we do not get to see much, especially in the top 8 of a tournament.
And on one of my favorite stages too, let's go. Only because of the song switch, I dig it.
There's the hop kick I was talking about, though, from Snake Fang, and the follow-up with the ground hit as well. Okay, Snake Fang, Katarina looking pretty solid right now.
And this is exactly what I'm talking about. This Katarina's already looking pretty solid.
Oh, I love it too. Try the long range launcher punish.
Remember I said Snake Fang was the one who got Tekken God Prime in both Season 3 and Season 4. That is not easy, I'm telling y'all, bro.
Yeah. Definitely true. Whoa, underneath!
Ships in the night,
Nice
4-4-3
try.
blocked.
Uh-oh. That's going to be a ton of damage. Double range now,
Oh,
but
the
too
down
far.
4-1 right out of range.
Snake Fang getting that first round secured there, but it was close. God,
That's what I was talking about. Some of those extensions that she has after Harrier stands, you got to know what you're looking at. Same thing goes for Master Raven, too. There's that hop kick, the up 4-4-4. Oh, yeah. Yo, Snake Fang. Snake Fang knows what's up. Hold on.
No, yeah, Snake Fang is going to be a big
Oh, wait a
threat,
minute.
But look at this.
Ooh, the double 4-4, the triple 4-4-3 combos. I don't know frame data. Goes into back turn stance. Full crouch down 4-3. Down 4-1.
Just
Shake my
checking.
hand. Shake my hand.
Shake it. Shake it.
Shake my. I just want to shake their hand. Shake my hand.
It's a pandemic, man. I ain't shaking your hand. Launch him.
Wow.
Off the trade. Beautiful combo here.
Oh,
Oh my gosh,
4-4-3.
dude.
No combo. Follow up this time, though. The 4-1. Oh,
Hey,
the
chat.
drop.
Correct me if I'm wrong, but is 4-4-3 from Raven, is that move name Vampire Knee?
Bro, that's actually sick.
I think it might be. I don't remember. It's been a
Oh,
while.
wow. The full crouch gets the launch. Master Raven now in range. I don't know frame data. You better know something. Those lows. Uh-oh.
Raise
Little
drive, you
extra
gotta do
damage.
it.
Oh.
Shake the hand, bro.
Shake
Just
my
shake
hand.
the hand.
Shake my hand. I just get like, it was the, I always remember that clip of that dude on the, shake my hand. Nope, shake my hand. The
Wait,
down 4
what?
ones, bro. It's a clip. I'll send it to you later. I'll send it to you
All
later.
right.
Don't worry.
Oh, man.
But lots and lots of great pokes. This is exactly what I'm talking about. When I was talking about Katarina, this is the kind of play that I anticipated. Down 4-1, checking you with the 1-1s. Down 4-1 transitions into some of her Harrier stances. You saw the lows pay off as well. This character can go all over the board. But also a curveball from I don't know frame data. Not going with Lei, but the Master Raven on top of it. And some very good plays right there. But it just honestly is as much as I don't know frame data impressed me. Snake Fang took it to another level because was still aware of the character, knew how to punish, was checking properly in a lot of instances, ducking and getting the full launch on that string. That lets you know that Snake Fang is nothing to play with. I told you this. I told you. I knew by the name Snake Fang. That's a dangerous player, man.
You
I run
definitely
into a
thought his
snake.
name was Snake Blade, Steve.
Bro, it had snake in front of it. Either way, that's dangerous. You don't know if that's a
You're
venomous
true.
snake or not, bro. It's a snake. Is it a garden snake? Is it a venomous? Is it a rattlesnake?
It seems to have fangs.
Either way,
Yes.
I ain't
If it's a
messing
snake
with it, man.
Fangs,
it's a
I
snake,
wouldn't mess
man.
with it either. But you know, I am curious about the character choice here. We saw the Master Raven, right? It should. I mean, we thought it was going to be Lei Wulong, right? I mean, you know, we said it to everyone. People got excited. Sukin user shows up in the chat room, right? He's like, Lei Wulong, where's it at? You know,
Right.
The word's out. People waiting for the Lei Wulong. Are we going to get it here in game 2? No.
Now,
I don't know frame data. I don't know Lei Wulong actually. I know Master Raven. Looking pretty good so far though. You know, I think one of the things about I don't know frame data though, not using enough down back fours with Master Raven.
oh, that's true.
Right?
That's definitely true.
Because like right now they're trying a lot of that knee, right? The 4-4-3 knee, and it's one of those attacks where if it hits, it's great, but when it's blocked, it's a free punch with the other character. And we've seen from Snake Fang, he's pretty good at the punishes. You know, he's pretty good overall. So let's see what he changes up here. Going into game 2 now.
Okay, wall stage on top of that. Master Raven has some really good wall carry. Has some very good wall carry. Let's see if I don't know frame data knows that at least. Okay. Oh, duck.
Duck it
That's
under.
the awareness. That's the awareness that I was talking about. Oh, gets the wall carry
good.
too. Look at the damage though. Spring up.
And
Oh,
the
that was
punish for
bad.
spring. Dude, that was such a good punish for the spring kick, though, because he got to the wall combo was coming back there. I gotta say, Snake Fang, right now, looking like one of the players to beat in this tournament.
Told you. What did I say, man? As soon as I saw that name, I was like, that's danger, bro.
Well, I don't know if Fame did not giving up, of course. Master Raven, very strong if you can get some wall damage out of it. But right now, behind in the round again. You know, flipping
Still
around
playing really
that thing.
solid.
Yeah, when Master Raven, you know, you can be pretty tricky with the character. She's got back turn mix-ups. Oh, wow, just catch him coming in that time. Mix again, gets just the one low. But Snake Fang, you know, so composed, but gets caught with that 4-4-3 knee. Check it and get the grab. No breaks. You gotta break him.
I don't know frame data. Wait a minute. Waking up, gets the launch, but commits to the one. Yeah, Master Raven has quite a few strings in all honesty, so.
I can't believe they just did that. Nicely done. I don't know frame data.
Okay, the back turn launcher. Master Raven, one of those characters, very tricky as well, right? Has a back turn stance, has a mid stance where she can actually just disappear completely. There's the low out of Harrier.
Oh, we didn't backflip through.
The back turn realigns. What the? Can somebody clip that?
Hey. And step on it for so much damage. Snake Fang back in control.
Just
and the
raw
second
hop
hit.
kick.
Yeah, it wasn't even the first hit, right? Like the second hit, and man, Iron Fate has been throwing that out there. And you know, maybe the name is true. Maybe they don't rely on frame data, because the play style is very hard to deal with. It's very unpredictable. I like it. Launch him up there.
Ooh, here we go.
Oh, unfortunate, too low on the wall for the full combo there. But Rainbow now for Snake Fang.
Oh no, running 3.
Big block.
And the Wild Rising 1, great punish. I don't know frame data, on the verge of tying up the set 1-1. Goes in the back turn stance, doesn't go for a counter. Oh.
Okay, yo, we're loosening up here.
Hop kick, wait a minute.
Kick, though. Yeah, the problem is Iron Fame is not using that haze transition, right? Those invisible teleporting backflips through.
Back 4 once again after that situation.
Bounce.
Oh, see, you got to know that. You got to know that. First time pulling it out during the set, you have to know that those strings are still there. Using a bunch of those transitions, the small pokes, the hop kicks, really was a way to throw off the scent, right? You're like, yeah, I'm really not sure. And then the minute started looking for more defensive side, we see the switch on the defense for Master Raven. That's when the strings come back out. I'm like, okay, that was smart. That was really smart, but it really did open up a lot of the gameplay for Master Raven, right? Kept getting a lot of those launchers. Some of the combos, damage-wise, wasn't the best, but you always at least want to get something, right? Always go with what you know, get some damage on the board, and try to keep that momentum. We're going to take one more look back. Snake Fang with the knowledge on the matchup, very, very evident, right? Big combo damage in the second game, first round. Used the spring up, great punish right there, like you said. Yeah, that was so good. Gets the re-wall splat and the combo follow-up. The 4-4-3. Big damage on the wall here. And this is when we saw, I know, frame data come alive. Goes back to, see, a lot of this Harrier stand usage, using a lot of back turn. The combo that actually flipped her back around to get the full damage. Are you serious? And then this, oh my gosh, then the side step 4 for the closeout. I don't know, frame data, we're trying to run it back right here.
Yeah, it was looking pretty decent for a second there. This clutch block there was fantastic, right? Sent to the final round of game 2. And the wall bounce, though, right? The Harry stance transitions, man, you can't just always guess low on it because of that wall bounce there. And there you have it, Snake Fang up 2-0 here. But still, it is a race to 3, right? Best of 5 in these sets all the way through.
I forgot for a second. I'm glad you said that.
I mean, I don't frame it. I forgot too, right? Bounce to the lobby, right back in it though. We're back. We're in there. So we'll see if there's a character switch now, right? Because now's a chance. Like, I think the Raven has improved. Like, it really does seem like nerves, right? Because you can tell, like, as the sets progress, they seem to play way looser, right? You're seeing way more moves come out, much more relaxed. So I'm curious now if we are going to get a character switch or if it's going to be Master Raven the whole way throughout.
All right, we're going to find out. Master Raven definitely starting to do a lot better. Like you said, maybe it was just the nerves, you know, just shaking off the nerves a little bit. Big damage, a lot of those instances. We saw that combo on the wall. We saw some of those situations with a big launcher from out of back turn. Could definitely be doing a little more defensively, especially because, you know, she has the counter while she's in back turn. She has a lot of moves that kind of puts her out of danger. She has the big counter that actually teleports her above you. And a couple of unique things. Speaking of unique, the Lei comes out to play. I don't know, frame data. Man, this makes a lot of sense. You play Lei, I don't know, frame data, all right.
Exactly
okay.
what I was saying. Man. Cave of Enlightenment going to be the stage for us here. Lei Wulong versus Katarina. This could be interesting. You know, because a lot of Leis, they go with that down back 4, right? That race sweep. And I honestly think it might be a pretty good option here against Snake Fang with his playstyle in general.
All right. Hop kick right out of the gate. Yeah, they dancing a little bit. I like this.
Uh-huh.
Oh, the rave spin.
And the mix. Oh, it doesn't get the combo, but we're okay. Look at that.
Okay.
Uh-huh.
Rave spin again. Going back to the well. Big counter hit.
Those two.
Using that Harrier transition against the follow-ups. Not going to stop Lei, though. Not going to stop Lei, though.
I'm excited. Hop kicks.
Mm-hmm.
And that's going to be the answer, right? If you think that a player is going to use a lot of lows on you, man, hop kicks become your friends.
Especially in this matchup.
Oh boy, the wall splat here. Yeah, that was a bad place to use it. Wow, underneath though. Opportunity for Idle Frame Data baited. Wall? No wall. He thought maybe a wall was going to be there too.
Oh my, the
tight.
trickery. The trickery.
Rage mode available.
Oh, just goes for the blatant low. Down 4-1. Shake my hand.
Shake my hand.
Shake it. I just want to shake their hand.
Counter.
Okay.
Oh, I wish he was using Lei the whole time.
Right? Hop kick.
What the heck? I've never seen it go underneath like that. That was weird.
Oh, big hit right there with the lows.
Good block.
Nice. What's the
He's
guess?
got to watch out for that block, though. That's why he got wall bounce in the previous set. Uh-huh.
I love that move.
Why weren't you using Lei the whole time?
Why weren't you using Lei the whole time? Punish.
Oh, man. All right. Idle Frame Data. Trying to get a game on the board here. Switch the Lei. Seems to be paying off. And the tricks are coming out. I'm seeing the tricks here. Snake Fang's actually getting a little bit lucky that he's knocking him out before the tricks actually get to connect.
Mm-hmm. Look at the carry.
Oh,
Ooh,
my
the low.
gosh.
Not gonna work this time. I don't know frame data. Been using a lot of that down 4. What the? Oh, no duck. There it is. Hop kick. Snake Fang finishes the combo. This is set point.
Trying to stay on the upper bracket here for Snake Fang. Just needs this round. Oh my goodness. Doesn't matter. Not much damage. Yes.
Oh
Yes.
no. Big combo coming up,
combo
but then
dropped.
finish. The low this time.
Another
Yo,
one.
that is gonna hurt.
I would have did it too. Good call for Snake Fang. Gonna survive with the pixel here. Rage
Big
mode for Iron
damage.
Frame Data.
Oh
the
my
slidey.
god, the slide out of play dead. He's just laying there. Did you see him? My man was
was
just
tight.
laying on the ground. He was looking at the camera. What's up? Like,
Yeah,
it's the
what's
slide.
Nicely done. Why wasn't he using Lei the whole time, man?
It was the build-up. It was the build-up. He came to all while the audience with his Lei play. No, I was kidding.
To be fair, it's going to be a lot more exciting now if he wins the whole set with Lei.
Actually, that is true. That is true. Got to put yourself on the back leg, see how you respond to it. But no, the Lei pressure completely different, right? Not a lot of damage, but just a lot of spare hits, a lot of like stray hits really adding up to like keep control. And it wasn't like it really too much changed the Katarina play. It was more about the fact that because of Lei, it's a lot harder to get some of those hits.
Down back fours were really key in the set, as I thought it may be. But the trickery right here too, right? Like instantly going grounded there, getting the sweep out of it with Rage here. But Iron Frame Data, shake my hand, man. Staying solid. Wall getting in the way here kind of costs him there. But look at down for four again. And then he's going to punish the hop here down for 4 as well. You know, a little bit risky, but it works out. And punishment is looking pretty good overall. But these hop kicks of Snake Fang have been well placed. You know, they've been getting the job done. But just, you know, down the wire here, clutch Rage Art. So smart, recognizing Lei was back turned. Unlikely that Lei was going to use a defensive option there.
Bro, look at
this
the damage.
ball.
Look how he's looking at the camera, though, bro. He's looking right at He's like, yep, I did it.
I did it. You see that slide?
Ooh, and then he hit you with the "you're not good enough." Oh, that was godlike. Okay, all right,
That's the way you got to do it, man. If you're a Lei Wulong player, you got to use that win pose every time, right?
It's true,
You are
especially
not
if you're in
good
tournament. You want a piece? I like how he does that. You want a piece? I'm like, oh, bro, this dude lay, bro. All right, here we go. And Viola Systems, guys, look, if you've never heard this song, I promise you, it is a fighting game banger. I'm telling you guys right now, this song is so good. And there's like a nuclear reactor or something in the back. I don't know what it is. But
I don't know what that thing is.
I don't know what it is. I just feel like it's dangerous. None of those people are wearing suits or nothing. I don't even know how they just work it around. They don't even care.
It probably opens a portal to another dimension.
Why would you say that, bro? Why would you say that?
How do you think they got the 2D characters in here?
Oh, you know what? It's making sense. It's making sense. It's the Viola
Systems, man. It's a lab.
That's all you need to be. Right. It's a lab, bro. They bring it. It's a portal.
Game on. Game 4. Lei Wulong. Okay, the forward flip, he's just remembering the more moves as the set goes on.
Movement looking good, too. The down back, too. And just trying to see what Snake Fang's going to react to. Goes for the power crush there. And they are dancing right now. That's what I like to call dancing. When they're just facing, feeling out who's going to do what, trying to look for a missed move, a whiff punish. Wow, the conversion and the wall?
Hey. Silly kicks.
Oof. Punish.
Oh.
It hurts. It hurts. What
nice
a sidewalk. Side step 2.
Down back 4. Yup.
Do it again.
Another one's coming. Another one's coming. Oh
wow.
My gosh. 3 down 4s in a row.
Wow.
Who's that? What are you going to do? Hop kick? You want hop kick. Shake my hand. Just kidding.
Down back 2. Stand transition. Actually looks out, floats her out, not able to get anything big, and could definitely get a bigger punish right there. Big counter hit, Snake Fang.
Yeah, Snake Fang gonna turn things around because of that. But you know, I gotta say, Snake Fang is looking super uncomfortable against this leg.
The most uncomfortable we've seen in the set.
Nice defense there. Doesn't fall for the wall bounce. Gotta watch out for it. Yep. Snake Fang really... Yeah, I was gonna say, Snake Fang really testing the Harrier stance knowledge on Iron Frame. He's like, you know what, man? Like, I don't know his frame data, he don't know mine, but he don't know about my stances. Watch this.
Oh, speaking of, finally cashes out. Gets a little damage off of that.
Nice duck and launch.
Wow.
Beautiful.
Wow.
That's what you gotta do against it. And he's been abusing it, right? Uh-oh. Counter hit. Back turn.
Oh, what? Wait a minute. Wait a minute.
Oh, my goodness. Down by 4? No. Oh, boy.
Uh-oh.
Wall bounce, maybe? Oh, the throw!
Okay, first one I think we've seen all set, in all honesty.
Yeah, that was a really good choice there, because I definitely thought it was going to be a mix between lower and wall bounce.
Okay.
Wow, still risking it. Looking good for Snake Fang.
Oh, wall bounce. This might be it. Snake Fang takes it 3-1 over I don't know frame data. And I'm going to tell you right now, man, that set was actually sick, man. I don't know frame data going to go down to that lower bracket, but it has not changed the fact that Snake Fang and him play a really, really cool set. That was a really cool set. We saw a character switch. We saw multiple character knowledge right there. And we also got to see the fact that Snake Fang making some adjustments so they can learn how to fight Lei on the fly.
Yeah, looking back at the replay here, the Tiger stance pressure was working, the wall was in the way, and then he just goes down 4, down 4, down 4. You will not do anything. What if I mix it up? What if I finish the string? But then here it was again, that wall bounce out of the Harrier stance, definitely something you got to watch out for against Katarina now, she's got mixed up with the low, and then we saw the mix up into the throw that time. Just beautiful stuff from Snake Fang overall. And then we go down here, starting to close it out, recognizing it gets the wall bounce again. And really, that was the tail of the tape. Perfect with that Harrier stance, man. Snake Fang moving on in the upper bracket here. Going to be going up against Alex R's Kazuya later, probably. That's probably the match that we're going to see there with Kazuya versus Katarina. And of course, I don't know frame data. Moving on down below to the lower bracket. Going to be facing off against Blue Voltage's Elisa. So that should be a pretty crazy one, right? Elisa versus either Master Raven or Lei. But I definitely liked, I don't know, frame data's Lei more than I liked the Raven, for sure.
Oh, that's definitely true. It just seems like it was a lot more, heart behind it. On top of that, was willing to take these bets and it felt like really understood as a Lei player how, you open people up. Just very annoying, still, mixing in the stances in there. And some of the transitions using, like, moves to go into different, like, snake bite and stuff like that really did play off. The Lei should have been the go-to character. I'm definitely agreeing with you there, Rip.
Oh, definitely, man. Delay worked out. But of course, guys, if you guys want to be competing in these EVO warm-around tournaments, if you guys want to be entering these PlayStation tournaments, make sure you guys head on over to compete.playstation.com. We got more Tekken 7 action coming your way in just a second. We got to take a short break, though. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back after this.
Masters event registration for the Tekken Online Challenge 2021 seasons open up July 31st. Each master event up to 300 circuit points up for grabs and a $2,000 prize pool. Starting from August 21st, there will be a master event held for each region. See the schedule here to find when your local master event will take place. This year, the Tekken Online Challenge has expanded to 14 regions across the globe. If you're from any of the countries or regions listed, you can compete. For this season of Tekken Online Challenge, community events are a part of the circuit once again through the dojo system. Upcoming dojo and master events can be found on the new Tekken tournament portal. All the information you need to know about the new season is available at TekkenWorldTour.com. Go to TekkenWorldTour.com to begin signing up and competing in the Tekken Online Challenge 2021 season. Welcome back, guys. This is the warm-up in a final for EVO. You're watching some Tekken 7. My name is Tasty Steve, joined by my bro Rip. How have you been liking these matches so far, Rip?
I mean, look, the match has been great. I just wish that Law was winning. You know what I'm saying? I just wish that we saw some Laws winning. That's all. Well, it's always like this, though. I'm used to it. But, you know, we do have some amazing matches coming your way, guys. You know, we're moving our way down the bracket still, right? So, of course, we're still on the winner's side of things out here. And as you can see it right here, we're going to have Damas and CensedSonic going up against each other. And then Alex R versus Snake Fang. We've seen all these players except for CensedSonic so far, right? So CensedSonic's going to be the kind of wild card for us here on the stream.
Yeah, CensedSonic was one of those players we were talking about. We were saying, like, hey, we know who CensedSonic is. We would love to see him play. I actually wanted to see the Damas CensedSonic match anyway. It's also building up to potentially, you know, a Snake Fang or even an Alex R versus one of those matches. But if you just, the upper bracket matches are going to be sick. I want to see if Paper Cut is actually going to make it back as well. But the matches we've had so far have definitely been very, very exciting. We've seen all kinds of characters already. We've seen the Lei, we've seen the Master Raven, we've seen the Katarina, some of which not even showing up on some of these players' cards, but still great matches nonetheless.
Exactly. And, you know, for these two, we're probably going to see Kunimitsu coming out. CensedSonic's a little bit trickier, right? We saw the Claudio on the player card earlier. Maybe it'll be Elisa, though. That's definitely a possibility here. Kunimitsu, though, versus either of those characters, I think she's fine. It's just going to be a matter of whether CensedSonic can deal with Dom's pressure, right? Because we've seen all the lows he's willing to do. And the thing about him is, once you start dealing with the lows, that's when the mix is going to come. That's when it's going to come. No, and look at the chat results here, man. They definitely feel like CensedSonic has the edge here. 60% of them think so, at least. So we'll see what happens. People weren't impressed at Kunimitsu earlier. I guess that's what they're saying, man. Personally, I have no idea what's going to happen.
Yeah, I mean, look,
I have no idea.
We haven't seen CensedSonic play today, right? We haven't seen how well CensedSonic's playing. So it could go the other way. At least Damas is already warmed up, ready to, you know, fight these matches. You know, we could have one of those situations where it could be some nerves, right? We saw this last time. We saw nerves kick. I don't think CensedSonic's going to have nerves, but I'm just saying, we don't know how warmed up CensedSonic is. We've seen Damas go and already fight. I'm just, you know, I'm a little worried. That's all, you know.
You're worried for who?
Man, I'm worried for Damas, man. We don't know what's on the other side of that door, man.
See.
You never know. Damas is. We already said before, if Damas could definitely, you know, take the advantage and run away with it with Kunimitsu. We've seen the awareness, knows that they know how to abuse lows, but I want to see if this mix is going to be as potent if we get CensedSonic actually being able to defend against said lows. Like if the defense goes up, I want to see what the reaction is going to be on the side of Damas.
I think that the biggest concern for Damas is going to be if CensedSonic is Claudio, because if he is, the hop kicks are coming. And Damas with all those lows, there's going to be a lot of hop kicks. That's my, you know, gut feel about it. You know, Claudio players, they like the hop kick. Damas, he likes to go low. It's risky business. And not only does he like to go low, he likes to force a mix-up from full crouch, right? So either way, his game wants to start from a crouching state, which makes it riskier for the hop kick in general.
Yeah, I wonder if CensedSonic's been watching, you know, taking tabs, keeping notes on the competition. I mean, that's what you're supposed to do, right? Especially like if it's a stream. Like that's one thing that I say that has changed since online. Like I feel like a lot of times once you get to the top 8, you basically get to see all the matches, right? You get to see exactly who you potentially could be facing in a lot of instances. So it makes it a little easier to, you know, get some details about your potential opponents.
Well, it looks like we're getting ready to go into it here. What character is it, though? Is it going to be Claudio? It is. Nice.
Okay. Good call. Good call. Good scout, Rip. Good scout.
I mean, I thought it could have been Elisa, too. I mean, that's what we saw on the player card earlier, right? The Claudio. And now we got to see the question mark. You know, is he going to be ready for these lows, or is he just going to hop kick his way through them? Because you know Damas is going to do it. He's going to do those lows, man. And if he doesn't, then I don't even know what's going to happen. He's going to get countered by some mids. Cooney's got everything.
I feel like it just depends how active we're gonna see from the Claudio, right? Like if Kunimitsu can get started, that's one thing. But I feel like it's gonna begin with that knockdown. I also feel like Claudio could definitely just snowball in a lot of instances if played it properly, right? Nice block on the low, and that's exactly what I was talking about. If you know how to defend in some of these situations, this is big damage. Oh no, I said that as soon as it dropped the combo.
It's a problem, but he still got the wall positioning here, looking good. Look at the pressure staying right in her face.
I told you,
not letting her get started.
Oh, no break.
Smart.
Wait a minute. Side switch. We saw this work out last time.
Oh, and the power crush gets him the wall splat. Rage mode for both.
Uh-oh. Spins the blue stuff. Yeah, that's what you're supposed to do. Man, that went from 0 to 60 fast.
You know, it all started with that one throw at the wall there from Davis, but not enough. Superman to the face versus the set stance.
What's that?
CensedSonic got the blue stuff, but gets caught with the kunai. Whew! Back turn? I don't think so. I got a hop kick for that.
Yo. Yo. CensedSonic. Hold up. Hold up.
You know, Davis had a perfect record, right? He was undefeated today coming into this. I think he was like 8-0. I think he might have been 11-0 after the last set. So now, about to be a 1 there.
Okay. Oh, no.
Missed the combo. This is huge.
Yo. Oh,
these lows, bro.
Unblockable.
He's still going back there, and it's so risky. What?
Oh, what the low.
Wow.
Wait a minute. Look at that. Damas. This is what I was talking about. I wanted to see what the adjustment, like, what would the adjustment be? Hop kick.
He keeps going back turn, and it's costing him.
Oh no, goes for little Oki instead.
Re-splat off the back
damage.
one, wall splat. No, he should have been a hop kick there, but he gets the throw again. This is the way he turned things around last time. He had it, and back turn hop kick for the wall splat.
Big damage. Still in range.
What?
Oh my gosh. Hold this kunai. Not close enough for the punish.
Too far for the low.
The power crush.
He's alive. He's alive. Oh my gosh.
The creator did the slow-mo. Oh my god, that was sick.
Off the trade? With the trade? CensedSonic getting the first game. Wow. Yo, that was a cool slow-mo.
That was sick. That was absolutely sick.
CensedSonic here to play today with the Claudio. You know, I love the wall splats getting, you know, into the resplats, full wall combos. You know, he's on point so far. And Davis, you know, the biggest issue is he kept on forcing the mix-up where he went back to it, and he kept on getting punished for it. Like, he got immediately hop-kicked the first time he went for it, and it's like he was stubborn. He's like, no, I'll find a way out of it. But instead, he should have just played safer.
Man, Damas wasn't looking too good right there. CensedSonic, full blow. Look at the damage, though. Look how efficient the rounds were. And then you see, like, CensedSonic, we've seen this chart before, right? Wait for the back turn, challenges with the 1-1. Spins the blue stuff already. Spins that rage, gets opened up with the low, and you see CensedSonic trying to run it back. This throw situation we've seen multiple times is worked out, especially on that second hop kick. Oh my god.
This was crazy. Too far for the punish here. Got to be aware of that, how far she is when she throws that kunai. And the power crush didn't kill. And then this misses.
And then the whip.
And then the trade off the teleport. Nicely done. 3 rounds to 1. It wasn't even a final round situation, but it felt like it, right? So CensedSonic getting the first game. Goes up 1-0 here. And this is a big one, right? Because this gets you into the top 3 guaranteed. Which is pretty huge. Like, everyone here in this top 8 is already getting paid, but top 3 obviously going to be a bigger payout. So we'll see what happens as the set progresses. Going to infinite stage for Davis. Interesting, because I thought his wall pressure was really good there. And, you know, those one throws, I think they are, where she lifts her leg to step on you. Those were getting him out of the wall pressure very well. So we'll see what he does here with the infinite stage.
Yeah, I think spacing is definitely going to be a thing, but I also feel like just to get away from Claudio, right? I feel like that's the case. Like, you know what? I need to get away from this character. Finding a lot of hits. The trooper roll on top of it.
Yeah, guaranteed on counter there. And wow, the Superman punch flies right over the low. But now mixing up the Superman punch with the mid option with that knee.
I like the costume switch. I will say that. Uh-oh.
Oh yeah, the costume is amazing. And there it is. Jumping, land full crouch, do a full crouch mix up. That time went with the mid launcher option. Does it again. No bait taken there by CensedSonic.
Yeah, just decided not to take this time around. Almost got the whip punish there. Oh, the low. The quick tech right there. That's kind of a do or die situation, right? It's not too much you can do in that situation going for the low. So Damas playing it right.
Yeah, it's just 50-50, right? You just gotta guess. But Damas, first round here, game 2. Superman, giving his blue stuff. Starburst locked and loaded for CensedSonic.
Oh.
Throws him out of the power crush. Yeah, if you guys are new to watching Tekken 7, power crushes have this like white armor around it. And basically you can throw them or hit them with lows to beat it. But right now, Damas taking control of the game.
2 rounds straight on top of it. Yo, Damas is going off right now.
Yeah, he didn't like losing that first game.
Oh, yo, the jab out? Okay.
Yeah, that was good. He sidestepped left first, too, to evade the option. Recognized which one was coming and got the jab. Oh, that low is so good. Wow, how did he get time to block that? Maybe Damas was slow on it.
Okay. There's that low start. I like it. No break, though. I think if you would have moved, that second hit would have actually hit while on the ground. But Damas comes back and answers 3 rounds straight. No questions asked. It's like, okay, let me calm down a little bit, get my wits about me. Kunimitsu, let's go back in this time around. 3 rounds this time. CensedSonic didn't get not a 1. And maybe that stage switch did work. Like you said, man, like the switch to the open stage, I felt like it was more about dealing with the pressure, right? Starburst comes up, then Claudio gets a lot more, they get a lot more anxious, they get a lot more proud, they run into you, right? And I think Damas like kind of like, you know what, if I can get space, I should be fine. Great sidestep right there, and the low to end it. Oh, the down back 3 completely got beat.
The Damas is on point throughout all this. And there's that throw again, right? That is a 1 break. You have to hit the left punch to break that throw. And it's very difficult to react to because it doesn't start with the arms, right? A lot of the throws in the game start with the arms. That one, she starts with the leg. So very difficult to break there. And Damas, you know, I think that the infinite stage did help him, Steve. I think, you know, you're right. I think in the first game, we saw a lot of wall pressure from CensedSonic. Yes. I don't know why.
Around?
Isn't that a weird choice? Maybe Duomo de Sirio, because that's like his home. Random.
And that was on
to
random.
Duomo de Sirio.
He went home on the random call out by Rip. All right, okay.
That's crazy.
Man, shout out to everybody watching right now, man. These EVO warm-up tournaments, man. Tekken 7. We've had some pretty cool matches here today. Some pretty cool sets to go along too. So it's been good.
Yeah, it's about to get wild at the end too. Because next up we got Alex R versus Snake Fang, Kazuya versus Katarina, and you know, I don't know what's gonna happen there, but whoever wins that plays the winner of this one, right? In the winter final of the tournament. So it's gonna be wild regardless here. But Damas looking pretty good right now. CensedSonic started off strong, but Damas' Kunimitsu, man, it's a problem. Start of the round hop kick. Who does that?
Okay, gets the wall. Big damage.
Hey.
Goes for the mid. Nice block on the low. Takes the throw this time. Wait a minute.
Wait a minute.
Wait a minute.
What did she leave on the floor? Is that her mask?
Yeah, her mask.
Ragey got him.
Catching you swinging. Catching you swinging. That's what happens.
That wall behind him, man.
Oh, swinging with the hop kick. Oh, speaking of.
Kick. Is that what you asked for, sir?
Did you order this?
This hop kick? No. Turn
Keep
it back.
It's on the house. Oh, break the throw this time. Oh, no break. Oh, wait a minute.
Woo! I think he tried a get-up kick, a mid one. Kunai super far, and that's the thing that's cheapest about her, right? This Kunai from downtown, you can't even punish. Look how far she is. You can't do anything about it. She can just throw for free, and you can't do anything. Superman, we're at the wall. CensedSonic 2 rounds to none. You got me 3-0 last time. I'm looking to return the favor.
I want those rounds back, bucko. Oh, beautiful. What a duck. Wall.
Wow.
Okay, getting hip to the throws this time around. It's not stopping the lows, though. Wow,
the
what?
jab interrupts are crazy.
Speaking of, what the hell?
Oh, you got him. It's gonna kill, too.
You are dead. CensedSonic runs it back. He said, yo, you got 3 rounds. Now I want 3 rounds. Runs it back. 3 rounds to none. CensedSonic.
2 games to 1 now. First to 3 here, though, right? And obviously a lot on the line. You know, guaranteeing yourself a top 3 finish. Much better than guaranteeing yourself a top 5 finish. So we will see what happens coming up next, though. Damas, he said he had some other character. He said maybe a Jack or a Gigas. I don't think we're going to get to see it, though. I think he's sticking with Kunimitsu, though. And, you know, this was 3 rounds straight, all CensedSonic there. As soon as the back comes into play, as soon as the wall comes into play for Damas' back, it's like bad news, right?
Yeah. But that's what he was talking about. Remember, he was like, yo, I don't know if he should switch. I was like, he wasn't dealing too well with this Claudio pressure. Like, swinging this in 4 situations like this, not playing back. That's what you're looking at, man. And it comes from, like, that pressure of, like, not feeling like you have enough space, right? Like, you always want to say, like, you know what? Maybe if I can get away, then I won't have to worry about it. But it's pretty evident that up-close game is not where they want to be, for real.
Yeah, it definitely seems that way. But we'll see. Damas has an opportunity here to switch the stage here. He may go back in front. I think he should. The problem, though, is that, you know, since CensedSonic won the first game, he's going to have a chance to switch it back to wall even if he loses the next game, right? So it's going to be a big issue for Damas here regardless.
Well, here we go, man. But CensedSonic, though, I'm more concerned about how CensedSonic is going to, like, rebuttal now, right? How are you going to hold it down right now? One more game that's going to set you in a good spot, like you said, guaranteed top 3. But we might get a character switch.
I don't think so.
No?
I don't think it's going to happen. Against Claudio, I don't think I would want to use Jack. I think that's a problem matchup, maybe, because the hop kick is super good there, too.
Yeah, no, you're right.
The hop kick from downtown is really annoying. His punch on the down forward, too, is also good. You know, those are like the key things you look for generally, right? And it's the Jack!
Boom!
Woo, boy! Woo, boy! All right, let's see. I haven't seen Davis' jacket. I'm excited. Going to Souk stage for it, too.
Okay. Things are getting interesting.
Very, very interesting, Steve.
I was like, man, there's no way they're not going to switch right now.
Yeah, I thought he was going to just, you know, stick to the Infinite stage and try to win it overall, but this is a crazy switch up here, switching over to the Jack. Jack, another character that picked up some buffs in the latest patch for Tekken. Forward 1 jackhammer elbow. Looking good, but look at the pickup.
CensedSonic.
Oh boy, just do it. Not a good start here for Damas with the Jack. Wow, start of the round. What kind of a combo was that, though?
No idea.
He's looking like he's hasn't played the Jack in a minute.
Yeah.
Re-wall splat combo here.
This is not looking good.
Yeah, back to the wall again. He's got to fight off it, though, with Jack this time. D-bug. Too far. Got to block. CensedSonic, though. Ooh, the hop kick was just out of range. Nice attempt. Third hit? No. Oh, good stuff. Did he block?
Not going to work.
No, sir.
You said it wasn't going to work, Rip? I'm telling you, bro. You got to believe, man.
I was just saying it was a hard matchup. So I'm surprised he went with it, but so far it's tied up. And I thought you were the one saying it's not looking good for him.
I mean, it wasn't at first. I mean, but the Jack pick, man. You gotta have faith. In the words of Parappa, you gotta believe, bro. Oh, D-bug.
Do it again. It'll work.
Oh, 4-2.
No combo. Oh my god, D-bug. It is set point for CensedSonic to move to the winner final, guaranteeing himself a top 3 finish here. Down 1 2 stars around, no punch. It's far away. It's hard to deal with. Oh man, pressure's on. The pressure of victory. Is that a weird pressure to deal with?
Come on. Trying his best right now. You can see CensedSonic trying to wait the 4-4-1+2. You better hold it.
Hey.
Hold the shoulder though.
Oh, no
the
hop
repeat
kick.
offender?
Oh,
nice.
boy. That was a huge block and punish from CensedSonic on the down back two. The step. Nice block from Damas. D-Bug's good. What the
The
heck?
cross chop.
He key charged.
I think he tried to do down two.
And he's out of here. Superman. 3-1 CensedSonic advancing to the upper bracket finals here. Nicely done. Damas down to the lower bracket. His perfect run comes to an end so far, but he's still in the tournament. Still has a chance to turn things around.
Still got a chance to get to the money. Still not bad. Has an entire lower bracket to fight through. However, I don't know how I feel about that lower bracket. You never know. We might have some sleepers down there as well. It's pretty dangerous. Let's take a look back at this match though. Man, CensedSonic and the Claudio really knowing this matchup a lot. And I do agree with Rip that, you know, the lows are one of the major tools that Jack goes to, right? Definitely something you want to make sure is not as big as you want to take it away from Jack, so to say, right? But
For sure.
Claudio has that hop kick. That hop kick is something you really do have to keep track of. And just even how the mids were being used by CensedSonic right there were kind of to, you know, slow down, stagger pressure on the mid, right? Like you want to make sure that they know not to go for that low, but still make them respect the space. There's a lot of situations where CensedSonic really just pressed the offense, was not giving Damas a chance to even stop him. No counters, no anything. Just really playing that counter offensive. But CensedSonic gonna be waiting in that upper bracket final right now. Alex R versus Snake Fang, a match that I'm excited to see. But of course, Damas gonna be taking on Blue Voltage and that Elisa, which we saw earlier. So Damas still in there, still has a chance. And Paper Cut Radiation looking for the loser between Alex R and Snake Fang to see who they're going to fight. So we still got plenty of matches, plenty of Tekken 7 matches left for you guys out there. And CensedSonic is the person waiting in the winner's side.
Yeah, it looks like Blue Voltage took out Iono Frame Data, so we won't get to see that Lei or that Master Raven again. Nice showing there from Iono Frame Data. I did like watching the Lei. Blue Voltage, though, Elisa staying in here, staying alive in the tournament. But coming up next, we do have Alex R versus Snake Fang, Kazuya versus Katarina. Very interesting matchup here. Not a matchup I've gotten to see a whole ton of in the history of Tekken 7, right? Because Kazuya, you know, as we mentioned earlier, a difficult character to play. Katarina, an underused character, right? So it's not something that you see very often.
No, that's definitely true. I mean, just the Katarina pick, it still goes back to if it's a Katarina intermediate like Katarina, right? It's kind of like the opposite Nina effect, because you know Nina's a really hard character. You see one, you're like, man, chances are this guy knows exactly what they're doing, right?
Yeah.
But I feel like with Katarina, it's kind of like of a crapshoot, right? She has a lot of good tools that can be utilized, and if done properly, you won't even. I feel like you never get even chance to see it coming. It's like, well, I'm playing some very solid fundamental Tekken right now. This Katarina definitely knows what's up, right? Kazuya is just a character that's like, yo, do you specifically know how to deal with Mishimas, I feel like? Do you know to sidestep left on the hell sweep? Do you know to duck and at least make sure that they know that you know that they're not going to get away with electrics? Do you know how to pressure that? Do you know how to, you know, properly space a wave dashing Mishima? All very scary instances to know how to deal with, and you got to figure it out quick or you might get steamrolled in a tournament match.
Exactly, and yeah, I saw the chat there in favor of Alex R. 71% think he's going to take this one. Which is a huge bet. You know, he had a huge lead in the last set he played, but it was down to the wire against Blue Voltage still, right? So anything can happen out here. And to be honest, I think that Snake Fang's looking really good. I'm just really curious to see how he deals with that wave dash pressure, because that's going to be the big deal, right? Because you know Alex is going to come at you with that wave dash into the hell sweeps.
So you're a believer in Snake Fang now, huh?
I am. Of course. I never said I wasn't, Steve.
Oh, you was just sounding like you was doubting my man Snake Fang. You should have known with a name like Snake Fang.
You calling him Snake Blade. That's all. The man Snake Fang, this man's amazing. He's a Tekken God Prime, Steve. Season 3 and 4.
What if Snake Blade is his brother, who is also Tekken God Prime? You never know, bro.
That guy's not as good, bro. He's the bigger brother, all right? Snake Fang's the real snake out here.
Well, here we go, guys. Kazuya versus Katarina. I love this stage. Let's get into it.
His brother ain't in the top 8, bro. Come on.
Wow.
Snake Fang looking good. Half-life lead in like 4 seconds. Bounce.
Ooh, bounce.
Hey. Whoa, other side. We starting off with a perfect almost. Make it a perfect.
Okay, wait a minute.
71% for Alex R, huh?
Oh no, man! Oh man, this match is actually about to be godlike. I just got excited all over again. But it's not looking good for Alex R right now.
Snake Fang is a monster.
Look at the damage.
And the low now.
Get off of me.
Setting up the
hell sweep.
With rage too.
Spins
I would have fallen for that
hell
one.
sweep again.
My goodness.
And then actually sidestep one of the down 4-1s. Just couldn't get anything started afterwards. I was looking for a 1-1 maybe just to check, but not enough. More
Look at this. Harrier stance pressure immediately, right? Like forcing it. Like you're gonna deal with this low, and when you think about the low too much, I'm either gonna hit you with this wall bounce or the throw. Like establishing that from round 1.
Yo, the whiff punish with the wavoo.
Oh, there's the electrics. I like that.
You see how he drags it out? Oh,
beautiful punish.
Big damage. Wow,
good combo.
Oh,
no, sir, too low. It's all too low. Huge opportunity for Snake Fang. Wall got in the way. Other way. How did that wall get there?
No break. Oh, that throw is actually sick. I keep forgetting about it. The duck on the throw and the while standing 1-2 punish. Alex R says, "Do you know who I am? Do you know who I am?"
Yeah, and the thing about Alex R's in general, right? Like a lot of times he'll duck and he will instantly while standing 1. You don't have a lot of time. So even that wall bounce right there. Oh man.
You mean right there?
Yeah, that one's gonna be a real problem for him because he's gonna be looking for that instant while standing 1.
Okay, down 4-1. Nice block. Oh, they changed that. You have to. Oh god, that sucks. Oh man. Should have went for the wild standing 4-4. Apparently they changed it. I thought they changed it from like a 13 or something, if I'm not mistaken.
For who? For which move?
For Katarina, the low. They changed the recovery on one. One is actually still launch punishable and one is not. I just can't remember. And he tried
I never remember it. It's always a mix-up to me.
It was like he did while standing. I think it tried to do twin pistols and the twin pistols wasn't fast enough. So I think it's what.
I have no idea. Chat, you guys can let us know. But regardless of that, Snake Fang getting that first game, starting off with the perfect, that was a very strong start for him. Alex R, he had some moments there, but this wall bounce right here out of the Harrier stance, that knee that she does, that is the biggest issue right now because he wants to deal with the Harrier stance, but it's just so hard to deal with. And there's a little punish there, getting that first round. I love the mixture. He went back to Hell Sweep mix up after the Rage Drive attempt. Like, he didn't even hesitate, right? He's like, Rage Drive block, Hell Sweep is coming,
Right.
And this, the wall, oh boy.
Oh, the switch up. That was a chance for Alex right there.
Yeah, it was a huge one, but then no throw break cost him. But look at that. It's the wall standing 1. And that was the one time Snake Fang went for the Harry stance throw option. And so after he's like, nah, man, I'm going to do the wall bounce every time.
Yeah, tried to do that while standing too right there after blocking that low. It ain't that punishable. I know that for sure. They definitely switched them up. Like, it's like full crouch down 4-4, I believe it is. And it's like down 4-3 or something. I'm pretty sure
down 4-3 plus 4, the one that's like really long range, right? Yeah.
And I'm like, and they switched them up, so it's like you can't launch punish both of them.
Exactly. Only one of them is launch punishable now, so, depending on your character, obviously. And look at this character switch going to the Armor King. Oh my goodness. All right. Armor King, also recently buffed in the latest patch. Definitely a character we don't get to see enough of. I haven't seen an Armor King in a minute. We'll see how he does here against Snake Fang. And this was a really fast switch, right? Because he did pretty well before, so kind of an interesting choice here. I wonder what the decision-making is about.
Yeah, I feel like if, the pace had slowed down a little bit, I feel like his Kaze definitely could have did a little more work. I feel like that was more of a pace thing than anything. But still, going to the Armor King switch, I'm an Armor King player, and I'm not even necessarily sure how you deal with some of the issues here. Regular King has a kick counter. Armor King doesn't, right? So...
Well, we'll see here, though. Maybe he wants some down. Yes.
Oh, we're going to the throws? Let's go.
It's throw time, baby. Oh, my God. Dead Sandwich missed by like a pixel.
Bounce.
No, sir. It's going to be off axis.
Out of Harrier. Yep. The low.
No.
Yeah.
The countered. I wonder if he tried to instant while standing attack there. Definitely got countered by something. Punish that, yes, sir.
Wow, the while standing too, just a little stutter on the duck. makes Alex R duck, and that's the full launch.
Yo, Snake Fang is in a hurry right now.
Got something to do. Tries to go for the 4-2, not working out.
Wow,
And just marching to a victory. 2 quick rounds. Snake Fang. But this is only the second game. If things don't work out, this third game can definitely be a switch back to Kazuya combo conversion on the counter hit.
Everything is landing right now. Everything is a counter hit. The Armor King choice is not working out. Resplat doesn't get a full combo, but there's a throw break. Alex R, last chance here in this game, maybe, if he doesn't land something big. 70% behind.
Okay.
That's a little start. More throws. I like it.
Oh, the running 3-0. Death sandwich. You look hungry.
Just do it.
No break with the 2 throw. Oh,
it missed
that
the low.
looked out. Oh,
shake my head.
Oh, the slow-mo. 3 rounds straight again. Snake Fang. The Alex R with the Armor King switch definitely not working out. I'm looking for another character switch now. I'm pretty sure he's gonna go back to Kazuya, or maybe a new character. Who knows?
Yeah, that's a great question. Let me take a look and see if there was another character available for Alex R here. Alex R, Armor King, Kazuya was the 2 characters he listed. So I think the Armor King, the throws work, but honestly, it's not like Kazuya doesn't have any. You can still do that there. The issue is just more of the Katarina pressure, right? Like, he's getting counter hit by everything, right? So
that's true.
His timing on when to press buttons is just off. There's definitely a little bit of lack of knowledge on that part. But these wall bounces too, with that Harrier stance, man, they have been paying off. This time the Harrier stance low, another Harrier stance low, and just look, everything is a counter hit, right? Less buttons, more sidewalk maybe.
Man, he was just marching through the down 4-1 to close out. The throws were actually working, and I kept seeing these little sparks, right? Where I'm like, all right, here he come. Alex R is going to get started. Even this little exchange right here in the corner could have turned into something, but didn't work out. I think that we're going to see a switch back to the Kazuya at this point. I don't think that it's going to be too much that Armor King. I mean, unless you really just had the nerves and your Armor King is even nicer than the Kazuya at this point, I would probably just go back to the Kazuya.
Yeah, it is a 1st-to-3, obviously, so you have a little bit of wiggle room, but as we've seen, you don't want to get behind 2-0 in a set, because that road is too far, right? Like I don't know if Fang did it earlier. I feel like if he had used Lei earlier, he may have had a chance to win that whole set, right? Instead, gets knocked out of the tournament. So using your main as long as you can earlier could be the deciding factor. Although it could have been the other way around. Like, maybe he should have switched to Armor King earlier. We could have been saying by the end of this. And he sticks it out with the Armor King here, going to Souk stage.
All right, well, have some faith.
You just shook your head like 3 times. You're like, all right, I don't know.
I'm expecting some big turnarounds because that Kazuya was doing work. And I
thought
like,
so too.
I think Snake Fang is really just waiting at this point, right? Like, I feel like Snake Fang has a really good understanding of a lot of matchups at this point. Consistently ducking and launching a few things, as well as just being prepared. So, unless this is a major switch, it's going to be real tough no matter what. But here we go. All right. Good punish. Duck. Oh, okay, wait a minute.
Yeah, that wasn't the correct punish, but he'll take it.
Combo a little suspect as well, but still getting the Wild Rising 1. Still getting the launch. Just committing to just 1-2 in some of these bigger Punisher situations.
Ugh. All right, block the wall bounce that time, but it doesn't matter. Down forward ones are coming still. And Snake Fang gets the first round here in game number 3. Oh, he had it. There it is. Man, twice in a row had it too.
Oh, yeah. See, some of the punishes is going for, as well as just like some of the combos. Let you know, man, this Armor King might not be all the way cooked,
Yeah, in this sort of a situation.
Wait a minute.
I like that a lot. I wish we would see more throws out of him in general.
I was just thinking the same thing. Those throws really getting a lot of mileage. And a lot of times I can tell you right now, when you see someone, when you see someone who definitely plays that kind of stand, goes for the 2-throw again, hop kick, luckily it came in the air. Oh man, I was gonna say luckily it hit in the air because it's not a full combo, but here we go. Potential set point right now for Snake Fang. Wavle into command throw. Okay, the chain throw. Goes for that smaller extension.
Ton of damage.
Could have had a
Beautiful.
bigger punish. Ooh, could have had a bigger punish. It's only important right now for those bigger punishes because the fact that you're losing. You really want to make sure you don't leave anything on the table. Didn't take the wall bounce this time. Gets out of range while standing one. Gets the launcher this time.
Yeah, that was perfect too. And here we go. Chance to stay in this.
Unblockable.
Flip. Beautiful. Nice moonsault. Alex R on the board here. Not done yet. I love these moments in tournaments where they just turn up, like when they're facing elimination.
Yep.
It's like
They
now
turn
it's
it
all
up.
heart, right?
Yeah. Oh, I thought he
tried.
sidestepped it. And that's gonna be the perfect to close out Snake Fang, sending him back to his mama. Sending him back to his mama. That's what she says, man. I'm gonna send you back to your mama, not your mother, your mama.
Oh, well, Mama better be waiting in the lower bracket because that's where he's headed right now. But Snake Fang moving on to the upper bracket final.
That was pretty good.
Where he'll be going up against CensedSonic later. What?
That was pretty good. Like,
Oh,
well, his
man.
mama better be waiting in the lower bracket. Let's take a look at the replays. Nah, but it really just looked like Snake Fang, like I said, has a lot of experience just with multiple matchups, right? And even like I said, the combo's not bad. You can see Alex R getting hits with Armor King, right? But even some of the combos, not a lot of damage. Punishes weren't the best, but still, the beginnings of something great right there. Big damage right here, and you can see something coming. The unblockable gets around on the board. Start to believe there's a little bit of life, but Snake Fang just turns it up a notch further, and that's what does it. That's the end of the game. Snake Fang moves on, stays alive in that upper bracket, and that's going to set up our upper bracket final, CensedSonic versus Snake Fang, a match I've been wanting to see anyway. But you can't count out Alex R, right? Alex R still alive in that lower bracket. Paper Cut Radiation, somebody we saw earlier. I wonder how they're going to deal with Alex R because that's looking like an important match. Another good one is going to be Damas going up against Blue Voltage. Damas, another person we were saying we're already familiar with, didn't fare too well versus CensedSonic and the Claudio, but still very strong in their own right and still has an opportunity to make it out of this lower bracket and potentially see one of those top places where you can get to some of those winnings. But that's going to be further down the line, man. Once again, guys, we are watching the EVO warm-up. This is the NA final, man. I want to say shout-outs to PlayStation doing a dope job of, you know, incorporating a bunch of these games into these events, making sure they're ran week in and week out. And this isn't just the only time I've seen this happen on PlayStation channel. I've seen them run a bunch of other games as well, especially on the fighting game side of things. And I'm honestly, I think it's one of the coolest things ever to be involved with PlayStation on the side of when it comes to FGC games, especially games like Tekken and all the other ones out there. So I hope you guys are enjoying this.
Exactly. And if you guys want to take part in all those tournaments that are happening, make sure you guys head on over to compete.playstation.com so you guys can sign up for those and get involved in all these exciting tournaments from PlayStation. But right now, guys, we got to take another short break. Don't go anywhere. When we come back, these EVO warm-up rounds finals will continue for North America.
Masters event registration for the Tekken Online Challenge 2021 seasons open up July 31st. Each master event up to 300 circuit points up for grabs and a $2,000 prize pool. Starting from August 21st, there will be a master event held for each region. See the schedule here to find when your local master event will take place. This year, the Tekken Online Challenge has expanded to 14 regions across the globe. If you're from any of the countries or regions listed, you can compete. For this season of Tekken Online Challenge, community events are a part of the circuit once again through the dojo system. Upcoming dojo and master events can be found on the new Tekken tournament portal. All the information you need to know about the new season is available at TekkenWorldTour.com. Go to TekkenWorldTour.com to begin signing up and competing in the Tekken Online Challenge 2021 season. We're winding back, or we're going back? Which one are we going back to?
Oh, good now?
No, you're good. No, you're good. We're
cool.
definitely pretty far in this bracket already for the EVO warm-ups. This has been really, really cool. A bunch of these names I'm not familiar with, but it is mixed in with a few names. Let's take a look at the bracket for how many more matches we got left going up here. In all honesty, I cannot wait to see this upper bracket final. CensedSonic going up against Snake Fang. Obviously, two of the strongest players we have here. And then, of course, on that lower bracket, we have Alex R, who was looking very good earlier, versus Paper Cut Radiation. Of course, Rectified Damas is already sitting at that, I think that semifinal on the lower bracket, waiting for Damas versus Blue Voltage. Well, actually, that was where Damas came from. But yeah, Alex R and Paper Cut Radiation going to be the next match to see who's going to fight Damas, to see who could potentially go on to that lower bracket final. But yeah, we're gearing up towards the end, and I'm telling you right now, we've had a bunch of character variation, as well as just a lot of tense matches between these players. I love the back and forth, as well as mostly the character variety, because I didn't think I was going to see Armor King at all.
That was a huge surprise for sure. Coming up next, looks like it will be CensedSonic versus Snake Fang. This is, of course, our upper bracket final. CensedSonic, we saw him playing so well with his Claudio earlier, right? But Snake Fang on the other side of that, playing so well with that Katarina. That Harrier stance mix-up with those wall bounces or the low or the throw. It's just been so hard for all these players to deal with today. This is going to be an interesting one for sure.
Well, this is definitely going to be one of the higher level matches we've seen, especially considering like we're not too familiar with all the players here, right? We got a little history with some of them. We've seen their names around brackets once or twice, but I can tell you right now, I love seeing tournaments like this that have been held for quite some time now for PlayStation. You get to see a lot of the players that play on PlayStation, and there's a lot of strong names that might not be able to enter all these tournaments, that's obviously not traveling to a lot of tournaments, but still can fare very well in an online environment and in a tournament situation. And just a reminder, guys, all these tournaments are best of 5. All these matches are best of 5, so you need 3 matches to get the W and move on in these brackets.
Exactly, and you see the chat there thinking CensedSonic is going to take it, 57%. They were right, they bet on him last time as well, right? So we'll see if he can get it done here. This one going to be his hardest test so far, though, I think. And Snake Fang, I think, has been my favorite surprise in this tournament, right? He's definitely a name I'm not super familiar with, but watching him play, you can tell he's done his homework. He knows what he's doing out here. His combo damage is pretty optimal. You know, his punching is pretty good as well. He only had a little bit of trouble against Lei earlier, and we saw that character infamiliarity there. But Claudio's not a very tricky character in that kind of sense, right? It's more straightforward. I think that Snake Fang's going to be a little bit more prepared for this one.
Yeah, no, that's definitely true. One of the most impressive things about Snake Fang is the fact that having that character matchup knowledge, man, that's one of the things about Tekken that kind of gets a lot of people. They don't understand, like, the certain moves that they're going to use, because I feel like it's only a certain amount of use, and I'm pretty sure you agree. It's only a certain amount of moves you need to know, but across the entire cast, that's when it turns into a lot. Knowing when to duck and launch strings is something not a lot of players do, especially versus a large amount of the cast, right? Because that's some expansive knowledge to have. But that's one of the things Snake Fang has done against multiple characters, showing a lot of matchup knowledge, as well as just the combo ability, right? How much damage, the wall carry, and just taking advantage of a lot of those situations. So Snake Fang is definitely somebody I'm like, well, what kind of happens when, you know, you beat somebody that's not going to let you get that started? Will they not let you get that started? It's the intricacies of the fight, you know?
And, you know, if you guys are new players to Tekken 7 out there, one of the latest updates, in the practice mode, they actually have, like, a punishment training option now, right?
True.
So you can go in there and say, like, hey, I don't know how to deal with Katarina. And it'll pick you, like, 10 moves that are, like, her most used moves. And as you block it, it'll tell you exactly what you need to do to punish those moves. So it's a pretty cool addition. One of the newer things, you know, that was not there when the game originally launched, right? So it's very cool to see how this game has grown over the years to accommodate newer players in this way, right? And help people out. But here we go. It's time. CensedSonic versus Snake Fang. I think we're going to see the Claudio. I think we're going to see the Katarina. That seems most likely to me. I think so. It could be Elisa, but I think it's going to be the Claudio. The Claudio's been doing well. There it is. The new characters, Tekken 7, making it to the finals out. Isn't that crazy?
Okay, all right. It's crazy because a lot of people consider Tekken such like a legacy game, but like we've even talked about it already a little bit during the show, is that like they've rounded out both of these characters to a degree, and now you're seeing them a lot more. They're specialists for both of these characters all around the world, and it's because, you know, these characters have gotten a lot better. I honestly, as much as, you know, I hate fighting Katarina, I love seeing Katarina in tournaments, you know?
I hate fighting most of the cast. It's just hard to deal with, man. The game's hard. But very fun, so I still love playing it, obviously. But here we go. Into it for game one. CensedSonic with a small advantage. How did he take so much health with just those pokes in 10 seconds?
Wow,
Ducks the high, gets the launch.
Uh-oh.
Exactly what you were talking about earlier.
Sidestep 4. Woo! Speaking of sidestepping, you can't do that in just quick 20-second first round. CensedSonic takes that first one over Snake Fang. Launcher not ready, using that Harrier transition, so wasn't able to get the combo. Ducks under the extension once again, gets the wild standing too, and that's what I was talking about. Like Rip said, it's knowing stuff like that can get you far, and not even giving Snake Fang a chance to get anything. He started bounce off the wall with his combo, and here we go.
That's the scary thing, right? He's been ducking the Harry stance high option.
Oh my God, they stared at each other. You know what I'm gonna do? Gonna punch you in the stomach counter.
That was amazing. What I was saying though, the Harry stance, he's been ducking these highs, right? And that's so crazy because, you know, Snake Fang's been using that wall bounce so much, but he hasn't been doing it in this specific game.
Uh-oh. Trade.
Ducking the highs again.
Oh my God. And just like that, 3 rounds straight versus Snake Fang. And that's exactly what I was saying. Having the know-how to say like, oh, this string ends in a high, or it's a, you know, mid, high, mid, or something like that. That is important when you're fighting a large amount of the cast, right? And the fact of the matter is, you don't typically see a lot of Katarinas out there and some of these other characters. When you see someone that like does that, you're like, yeah, I play this not as well-known character, and they can just do that on reaction, you instantly stand up and start paying attention.
Look at this, man. This was such a dominant round. It all started by ducking the high. This timing right here, that's just crazy. You know, they took it away from Lars and gave it to Claudio. Claudio is really like a different version of Lars with Starburst, man. And look at ducking the high again, getting it, gets the throw to close it out. CensedSonic looking fantastic there for game one. Chad, you guys might have been onto something, man. You guys might know what you're talking about out here.
Maybe. We'll see. We gotta wait till the set's over, though. Gotta wait till the set's over. No, but CensedSonic is CensedSonic. It's looking super strong. Like I said, it's not like we don't know who CensedSonic is. Definitely seen CensedSonic around, so that's not surprising. I would love to see some fight back now. I want to see it. I want to see what this Katarina can do right now.
Yeah, there's going to be some adaptation coming in for sure, right? And I think one of the big things is going to be Harrier stance into the knee for the wall bounce, because right now CensedSonic is ducking a lot, right? So he's getting a lot of launches underneath these highs, but that wall bounce, that knee, that's a mid. You can't duck it. And if you do try, bounce off the wall, and this is going to be a very small stage. So this could be very, very good for Snake Fang here.
This is going to be dangerous. This is going to be dangerous. CensedSonic, I want to see how they react in these smaller stages. In all, though, Snake Fang's not getting too many big hits. The defensive side of things, CensedSonic is playing it very smart. So this stage is definitely going to give an opportunity for Snake Fang.
And there it is, exactly. That wall bounce. And look at the sidewalk there. But look, the twin piston misses completely from the sidestep. Oh my gosh. Flip kick from Katarina.
Look at the carry. Look at the damage. Oh, wow. That little corner.
That was actually fortunate. You know, the combo dropped, but it left him out of range. That means he gets... Oh! What? He gets this perfect? He's like, you can have it, bro. You can have it.
You can have it.
Honorable. In a tournament online, I would hit him with an unblockable.
Right? Stand there in front of me. Oh, man, that knee is just... I'm telling you right now, the MVP is looking like hop kick. We talked about it, one of the main tools of Claudio. It's the Starburst on top of it.
Wow, what a step. Oh, what a hop kick.
Instantly? Are you serious? The big mid. Uh-oh, CensedSonic was like, oh, okay, you got a round? Now it's time for me to destroy you. Movement still looking solid.
Good punish.
CensedSonic really trying to find a hole right now. But this is actually just giving Snake Fang a chance to find more openings in CensedSonic's gameplay. No break on the throw this time, yep.
Uh-oh. Superman?
Jose. Uh-oh.
Another one's coming, maybe? Look out, he's ducking after that one. Stays crouching. Off the wall. Hop kick again.
Instant hop
Ball's in the way.
Oh. Axon gets the knockdown, duck under the down 4-1-1, spins the blue. Unblockable. Oh, wow.
Steve, how do you get out of that?
Got a sidestep, bro.
Man, I never got to that. I was trying to backdash.
I look,
that explains
it's because he's standing there. You got a sidestep, bro.
Dang it. Oh, try to sidestep, twin pistons.
Yeah, I know how to deal with yours.
That unblockable was a little bit desperate from Snake Fang.
That was the disrespect unblockable. Like, oh, you hit me with one, I'm gonna hit you with one now. And the change up is definitely happening. Slowly but surely starting to work out in Snake Fang's favor. There's the low. That's the one you can't launch.
I like that. I like that. Knee again. Yep. Keep up the good work. Oh my God, risky.
Sidestep forward, out of range. Oh, now it is. Oh my gosh.
The throw, get off me.
The movement. The schmovement. Hop kick out of the side kick.
That was a setup for sure.
Oh, speaking of, Patty, corner drops. Not ready for the follow-up. That's going to put 2 games on the side of CensedSonic, walking off, giving himself an applause, and then helps up Katarina. Like, yeah.
I don't think he helped her up.
No?
Nah.
It was a fake out only for the camera. He was like, and cut.
He went up there, he did the unblockable pose. That's what he did. He's like,
shake my hand.
Remember this one?
Shake my hand.
Yeah, that was a much closer set. But you can see CensedSonic changed things up there, right? Like, he wasn't ducking after Harry stance every time. After he got hit by the wall bounce just once, he's like, all right, no more. Then he tried to sidewalk it, but these hop kicks too, man, they were ridiculously on point for CensedSonic to make these comebacks. They see him closing it out, tying up the round count. Throw breaks were good here for him. Hop kick immediately, recognized his back turns, like maybe a low post coming. This was a close ender here.
And you still see CensedSonic sidestep, still ducking some of these strings. Tried to go for the unblockable, and CensedSonic was like, yeah, that was cute. But mine's a lot more conventional. My setup anyway. Tapping on the toes. Once again, Snake Fang bringing it back, though. There's definitely some evolving happening, right? Starting to learn exactly what CensedSonic's going for. Playing back a little bit more, so able to get a little more damage up there. 2 rounds worth of damage, but you gotta stop CensedSonic now. This is set point to move on to grand finals at this point. And if CensedSonic gets this match, he's going to be waiting for whoever comes out of that lower bracket to face him in the grand finals.
And we're sticking out the characters all the way through. G-Corp Helipad at night going to be the stage. And CensedSonic definitely looking good. Snake Fang definitely was looking better, though, in that second game, right? So we'll see what the adaptations are here. I think they have a little mind game going on now with the Harrier stance, right? It's like, all right, I could sidewalk if you do the knee. You know, I'm going to try to duck if you do the high. So right now, if you're Snake Fang, it's a little scary to throw out the Harrier stance, right? Because you know that he's ready for all the options, and it doesn't matter whether the read is correct or not. So now they're really going to have to get into each other's heads to really decide when to use these attacks.
Well, I can tell you right now, man, it's not impossible, right? Now we're seeing Snake Fang start to take some of these rounds. You're starting to see that there are some openings, right? You're starting to see, and a lot of it is just playing the range properly, making them whip. This stage definitely, that wall's going to be coming into play.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
We know Snake Fangs like to use that wall bounce. And you know, it seems like everybody likes to get hit by it at least once.
Oh, my goodness. All right, the block is good in the down 2 with Starburst. There's the walk again. And that's twice that's happened now. If you are Snake Fang, you got to bait him out, get him to whip that twin piston and punish with like a back turn hop kick or something.
Okay, the Harry is starting to come back into play again.
Wow.
Oh, in the air though. Just
That
wait.
was
Oh, that was good.
crazy
That was
good. The spacing and the patience there was perfect.
Oof. And now you see this pace slowing down because both of them starting to respect what they're going to do up close, waiting for one to whiff. Wow, what an interrupt. Small
I
whiff
like the
punish.
range. Wow.
I was about to say it's kind of dangerous.
Combo.
But CensedSonic dropped the combo. Get off of me.
30 seconds. Life bar is about even. They're playing it nice and slow, but I can't believe she kicked him out of that, and the combo's not going to kill here. Rage mode for CensedSonic. Blue stuff might be coming. The low.
Wow. Okay,
And
wait a
that was
minute.
so good. Snake Fang stayed in his face and didn't let him get started because he knew that the Rage Drive was going to become a threat.
And on top of that, he did a tracking move. CensedSonic had been sidestepping a lot. Switching to some of Katarina's more tracking moves is really going to help out. And on top of that, you know Harrier's stance is weak to it. So you have to switch to somebody. See, you have to switch to some of these tracking moves or else these sidesteps that CensedSonic is doing, they're going to catch back up to you. Keep that 2-round lead. Play it a little smarter. Uh-oh.
I can't believe it went under. Yo, I love the way Snake Fang's playing. There's so much more patience now.
Uh-oh. Going for the throw. That's desperation.
Beautiful hop kick, whip punish. But if the wall got in the way, CensedSonic has another chance here. And he's panicking here, and the lows don't shake my hand, but you're going to watch your ankles. Snake Fang on the board, 1-2 here. That was 3 rounds straight, if I'm not mistaken, right? That was very, very good. Very strong stuff.
And if you look at the clock, the rounds that we saw Snake Fang take were typically longer rounds all the way up until that last one. And it was because just started waiting a little bit more. A lot of that stuff came from whiff punishing to get those victories, right? We saw that last hop kick worked out perfectly as well. And just the pace of the game is completely changing to the point where you could see CensedSonic trying to play at this range, right? But not working out.
Beautiful.
That weight. And look at this. Look how long they danced, bro. Yeah, I can't believe that actually caught it out. I actually can't believe that caught.
Yeah, that was ridiculous. But down to the wire again, and the low kick, and again, you know, a little risky there, but she was full crouch after that anyway. She's like, fine. And here, the whiff punch with the hop kick, wall gets in the way. But look at this. Look at the patience from CensedSonic. She was like guarding solid with the mids, but that low is very quick, man. Hard to fuzzy react to. You know, you can try to buffer like a fuzzy low parry stand guard for the down forward 1 again, but in that situation, you might as well just risk a hop kick, you know, sidestep hop kick, and hope it beats both options.
No,
but
true.
the positioning with the wall and everything, it's rough in that situation.
Yeah, that stage itself has always been kind of tricky, right? It has multiple breakable walls, but it has a weird shape to it. And even though I played on it like a billion times, I still don't know exactly what it looks like across the board, but that's why you have to be aware. I think it's a pentagon. Is it a pentagon?
I think it's a pentagon with 2 rectangles on the sides beyond
Bro,
it. Or rhombuses or whatever. A rhombus is squares?
Bro, that is no way that's what it looks like. Draw it and send me a picture and text me the picture.
Like
I'll believe
it's like a giant pentagon with 2 walls to cut it across them. To make it a smaller pentagon. Right?
Nah,
I'm
man.
pretty sure.
See,
Chad will back me up in that one. It's just a giant pentagon with a smaller pentagon with breakable walls. Last day on Earth. For someone. Here we go. 2-1.
I like that. For someone.
I think that Snake Fang has adjusted very well here. I think CensedSonic may actually be in a little trouble. We'll see how this first round goes, though, you know, because if Snake Fang is riding the momentum, we're going to a final game real easily here.
Okay, here we go. Nah, you're definitely right. Snake Fang getting a lot more brave, too. Uh-oh, sidestep 4-4-3. Playing a lot more active in its up-close offense, but that can get you in trouble. Counter hits adding up. Back 1 on the wall, splat 2. CensedSonic takes the first round. Game number 3. 4,
That's exactly what he needed, too. Oh, my gosh. Superman punch from downtown. Yeah, right now, Snake Fang, you know, it's kind of swinging from weird places, but okay, I like the Harry Stance big low here. And Harry Stance lows is not something he's gone to, actually.
Yeah, he really has been doing them kind of like raw, right? Like he's not been doing them like behind any strings or anything.
Yeah, it's usually a Harry stands high or Harry stands mid for the wall bounce, not the lows.
Oh,
and since I dropped
what
the
was
combo, and it may cost him.
Oh,
Which one?
Oh my God, they traded.
No, he's too far. He's backing up with the shoulder
Oh
beat.
my God, bro.
What? What? Bro, that was crazy. And now it is set point for CensedSonic to go to the grand finals. That was crazy.
What the?
This game is so sick. I'm still thinking about it, dude. How did the shoulder win in that situation? I don't know, but ducking the high and the launch. Going to grand finals. CensedSonic on the way there. Nicely done. 3 rounds straight for the final game. Round of applause for yourself. I'm probably like in the wrong position of my camera because I jumped around so much during that.
I definitely moved around. Let me recenter myself.
Oh man, that was
Everybody
crazy.
Stable. Everybody stable.
Are the tables still up, Steve? They're not going to fall over this time, you know?
Man.
We're cool, right?
Man. The double slow-mo? Are you serious?
And they traded on the first one and no one died. Trade on the slow-mo and no one dies in the air? Like, that's nutty. Usually you see it on the ground, they trade, it's like instant slow-mo again, right? This time they got a reset, they both got knocked down. CensedSonic goes flying past them, he comes running back at him. I thought Katarina was going to win that slow-mo for sure, too. But the shoulder, that shoulder.
I didn't realize it until the last second. That I was like, what is he doing? And he was like, boom. Oh, yeah, we're taking a look back. Side step 4. Oh, my gosh, dude. And this was getting crazy. The drop right there. And this is where this is where the scramble began.
Oh, my God.
Trade.
And then this one. Yo. Okay, I see what happened now. She started a little late on it. The shoulder's much faster. Man, CensedSonic, then the wall carry, bing, bang, boom, you're out of here. Over Snake Fang, CensedSonic advancing to the grand finals here for the EVO warm-up rounds, Tekken 7 PlayStation tournament for NA region. You see down below, though, Snake Fang in that lower bracket in the loser's final situation, waiting for the winner between Damas and either Alex R or Papercut Radiation. That was absolutely ridiculous. That was one of the coolest slow-mo sequences I've seen in the history of Tekken 7 right there. That back-to-back slow-mo, that was crazy.
That was cool, man. You know, like, we've been talking about this game for, like I said, a long time. But the slow-mos, man, like, when you don't know, it instantly just puts you back in a, oh, my God. It's like, I'm telling you, it's like, I'll start like, oh, my God. Like, that's exactly what happened. Like,
it's like the rewind, your pause.
Oh my God, that was crazy. But no, dude, CensedSonic going to the grand finals. We already got our first member, our first player that's going to be getting his chance. Guaranteed first or second at this point, right? So.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, fantastic showing from CensedSonic here. But the tournament is far from over, right? We still got to hammer our way through this. And, you know, you just talking about the slow-mo and the sound effect you made. I was like, wouldn't it be crazy if the production could actually do that to our mics as we like 100%, and then pull it back out, you know?
Everybody move. Oh, my God. That was crazy. Oh, my God.
We gotta practice that.
We gotta practice it. We gotta practice it. It's cool. Next time I see you, we gotta practice it.
It's been like 5 or 6 years this game has been out, right? And we still haven't got it. It's just too much, man. Tekken 7. But you see it here, Alex R did get the victory there over Papercut. So it'll be Alex R versus Damas coming up, which means it could be the Kazuya, it could be the Armor King, and it could be either Kunimitsu or Jack. We saw Jack from Damas earlier. Didn't work out too well. I think the Kunimitsu is definitely a stronger character still. But against Alex R, against a Kazuya or an Armor King, yeah, I think I definitely stick Kunimitsu on that.
Yeah,
I don't think I'd want to use Jack against the Mishima.
No. I'm definitely using Kunimitsu. At least then you have to respect the lows a little bit, right? Like you have to come in and be like, look, I have enough tools for you only to not. You're not only looking for lows at this point. You could play around a little bit, and by that I mean you can kind of force, the Kazuya to do something like, an actual hell sweep. You can try to get that punish. You can use your movement even more so, and you can play back a little bit more because you got that kunai. So there's a few things that you can do.
And we'll see what happens here. Obviously, the winner of this one goes into the lower bracket final. So trying to get a top 3 finish just by finishing here. Obviously, everyone in this top 8 is already getting paid here because they've already qualified this far. So a lot of stuff on the line, though, to move on higher because obviously first place can be a much higher prize than a 4th place finish, right? But I am curious to see how this one goes. Damas been playing very well today, but that last set he had against CensedSonic just did not go his way at all. And switching to the Jack there was a interesting choice. I don't think the right choice, to be honest. But looking back at it now, especially. But if he gets a chance for a run back, he's gonna have to go through a few people here. He's gonna have to go through Alex R. Then he's gonna have to go against Snake Fang just to get back to CensedSonic. So not an easy road for him at all.
No, that's definitely true. I mean, Damas, I feel like can definitely run this back, right? I feel like Damas has been playing well enough, especially in the case of Alex R. We've seen Alex R. Definitely get flustered a little bit at times, especially when he's not able to get his game running, right? I feel like the slower the pace in some instances, that's where Damas can really shine. If this match goes fast, it's either because Kazuya is really just punching you in the face or because Kunimitsu got the best of you in a few mix-ups. Like, that can definitely happen. The way Damas used the lows to actually start the game up, right, is something that you really need to pay attention to. And you guys are saying, Steve, you need to pay attention to this 54% because the poll results say that it does not matter if Alex R gets the game going with Kunimitsu. We think that Alex R is going to take it. But I guess that's what we're here to find out. Let's see if Alex R is going to take it over Damas.
The chat has been pretty smart, man. They picked CensedSonic to win last time. They picked him to win both times, actually, and so here we are. They're picking Alex R this time. I'm going to go ahead and think that the chat is wrong, just because. No reason whatsoever.
There you go. That's what I was waiting to hear. No reason whatsoever, chat. You're just wrong. I don't care how you feel.
I mean, it was a pretty close poll, though, right? It's like low 50s, right? It wasn't like 80 or 90 or something.
It wasn't like a blowout or anything like that.
So you're only a little bit wrong, chat. Don't worry about it. We'll see what happens, though. Obviously, I could be hella wrong. We'll find out in a second.
Dude, I really think it's possible that, like, Damas could come out and just play out of their mind, right? We've seen Alex R sometimes actually get flustered, especially when that Hell Sweep game doesn't work out. What happens if Damas comes out and says, well, look, I'm not going to even get close enough for you to do said Hell Sweep, and I'm going to play my range game a little stronger. Kazuya has a few good range pokes, but he ain't got no kunai,
He do not have no kunai. You're right. I was just wondering, like, Kazuya, doesn't he electric fireballs to beat fireballs?
In this game?
Yeah, like against Akuma.
I think it's like perfect timing, but yeah, I could be wrong though.
Chad, correct me if I'm wrong. It's been so long since I've seen that. I was just curious, like, does that mean he can electric the kunais?
No.
He be don't?
He be don't.
All right.
Oh, counter hit. Oof. Okay, already. Damage on the wall. Alex R under a lot of pressure. This is exactly what I was talking about. Game's going fast. Damas is in control. And you can see Alex R trying to get something back. Stagger kick block. Goes for the full crouch low and the 4-4-2 follow-up.
Oh, boy. I hate that low so much, man. Anytime I see anyone get hit by that low, I feel bad for them. Every single time. Oh, boy. Big down forward 2. Start of the round. Wall pressure time.
The wave right there.
Yeah, we've seen Damas have a lot of issues when he's back to wall, and he always goes for this throw to switch position afterward, right?
Okay. There we go. Gets the knockdown.
No ducking these highs. And that was one of the things that CensedSonic did really well against Damas, right? He was ducking all these highs in these strings from Kunimitsu. He was sidestepping the set mix-ups as well. So that's one of the things that really shut him down. Oh, beautiful hop kick.
Gotta get the wall for sure. Try to go for a power crush. Shining Fist combo to get the knockdown, that 1-1-2. Staggered pressure a little bit. Blocks the low, gets the launcher. Okay, Alex R. Trying to get this lead back.
That one throw. So hard to deal with. What are we doing for Oki here? Downtown, set 3, nicely done. The slide out of her stance, and just like that, Dom's looking to get the first game, maybe. Ugh. Oh. Unblockable.
Yo, Damas has been running that all day. Okay, here we go. While standing 1-2.
If it works, man.
Catching you Tekken, I already know.
Hell sweep's coming. The wall's there for it. Off the wall for the combo. I hate it.
Oh, man. Oh, no break.
with rage, not enough to kill, but the mix gets him. Damas getting the first game over Alex R. Close one though, and you know, you can see Damas there when things aren't working out, he kind of like leans back to the same things that are working for him. And right now they're working out, but you know, the longer the set goes on, the more the player's going to catch on to that, right? So, going to be very interesting as the set progresses here. We'll see if Alex R even sticks it out with Kazuya.
That's what I was talking about with Damas. Those were 3 really quick rounds, and I felt like it was because Damas definitely didn't give you anything to get started with at this point. Like, Alex R definitely has shown, like, yo, I got these electrics, I got these hell sweeps, and it's like, yeah, you have them, but can you keep them? It's more about keeping that momentum. No breaking on those throws catches up so much faster than you think they do, and I feel like with Kazumi, like I said, with Kazumi, with Kunimitsu, if the guess is low throw and you're not stopping either one, like it's gonna be really easy for that round, that match, or anything to get out of your control.
Exactly, totally agree with that. We will see here though, and you know, I really liked how we saw Alex R playing that set. You know, he wasn't sticking it out with hell sweeps nonstop like he had been in the past, which was a lot more predictable. So this time, a lot more unpredictable. Unfortunately, Damas was willing to take the hell sweeps, it looked like, so the hell sweeps would have probably worked out better for him. What I did like too as well, he's using the hell sweep in the situations where the wall was to the side, so he knew that in those instances, if the hell sweep and the follow-up hit, they were going to hit on the wall, he'd be able to combo off the wall, get the combo still. You know, I think those situations are what Damas really has to look out for, right? Because those are definitely the more beneficial situations to use a hell sweep.
No, that's definitely true. But we know that it doesn't take anything away from Alex. Will go back to it. Like, you'll block one.
Oh yeah.
He's gonna come hit you with a mid, and he's gonna I'm going right back to the hell sweeps. Stop me, I dare you. You know, which, like I said,
my favorite part about him.
I mean, but that's how you have to play, right? You can't let, just because somebody blocks one of your, you know, important moves, that you go back to it. You stagger it a little bit. Go in there, use stagger kick. Start using some of those mids, make them stand there, and there is a character switch. What?
Yeah, that's not armor.
The Kazumi? The Kazumi?
Mom! Cooney's beating me up again.
Play your Kazumi, baby. I don't know if it's ready. Just play your Kazumi.
I meant that was Kazuya's mom.
Oh, okay, well, so you gotta clarify, bro. That's the way I see it.
It was pretty clear. All right, game on. The down jab. We haven't seen this yet.
Oh, and still, the thing about Kazumi that I really like is, like, she still has, like, you know, the 1-1-2 knockdown. She has, like, her float stance, that fearless warrior stance that you still have to pay attention to. It's still valuable. And she has a lot of good twos. That run in two. Oh, nice punish.
Nice sidewalk there. A little late on the punish. Oh, the spin to the back turn hop kick, and that should be the round. Didn't. Okay. I was going to say, he didn't spend the rage out immediately, but gets it anyway. Nicely done. Damas got a mix with that spin to that back turn hop kick for the big damage here, and the rage art finish. Alex was looking pretty good until that happened, though. In fact, should have won the round. He had the twin pistons at the wall, but just was a little late on the punish.
Wow.
Instant replay.
Damas going in right now with the Kunimitsu. The Kazumi definitely not working out. Not in these first 2 rounds anyway, it seems. Unblockable again.
The pixel here for Alex. Low kick's too far. Rage drive is stuffed. Get it out of here.
1-1-2. There you go. Get the knockdown. Full crouch. All right, we've seen this game before. Going for the mid this time. I like it.
Oh no, that low. What a block. Off
okay,
axis.
No.
Yeah, you can see her body was really tilted there, right? You got to adjust for that in Tekken. Can't always just do the same combo, although the majority of the time you can. Nice block again on the big low.
Wow, what?
Tiger.
Running 2. Running 1.
1 mix up? Okay.
Okay, wait a minute.
I will say I like the Kazumi more than the Armor King so far.
Likewise. Also.
The hockey.
Okay.
Oh, he had it. I think he could have had a laser grip and pickup there for the combo extension, but didn't go for it.
Run into. Oh, okay. The normal throw. That
Wow.
Fearless Warrior not going to work out. Low parry. Here we go. Damas looking good with the round count 2-1. Lower bracket semifinals here. One of these guys is going home. Someone's going to the living room to finish watching the stream on the couch.
Uh-oh, doesn't quite reach the wall, though, the long part of the stage. In the corner, though,
Get
literally.
off of me.
Here comes that one throw to get out of the corner made for Damas. 1+2 throw, release me. Time winding down, stay up here. Man, this is the longest corner pressure of all time.
5 seconds left. Down for 1-2 hits. Okay, wait a minute. Alex R trying to get on the board with the Kazumi.
Oh, boy.
Oh, I thought the low was coming. I actually got hit. I thought the low was coming. Oh, didn't believe. No break on the 1+2. Gets the wall splat. Not close enough for the combo. Breaks the normal throw.
The back turn hop kick again. Time and time again, he's gone when it's worked, and that should be the game for Damas. Nicely done. Man, oh man. It's like everything is going Alex's way, and then all of a sudden there's a quick spin. Kunimitsu's back turn, he panic ducks, and boom, back turn hop kick, back turn hop kick, back turn hop kick. Three of them.
All it takes is for you to panic like one time. And on top of that, I think just Kunimitsu has enough, like she has enough like scattered hits, like where she can stagger her pressure. She can still get hits, and then all it takes is one big hop kick or something like that. Next thing you know, you're really in trouble. Wall carry there, the entire thing. Damas though, but this is what I was talking about. Just literally going in on Alex R. The faster these matches go, I feel like the pace is just in favor of Kunimitsu in a lot of these instances. The Kazumi didn't do bad, but it was more just about the fact that it feels like Damas has experience and knows the matchup.
No, definitely. I mean, and you know, Alex R was playing very well in the set overall. And I think honestly, if he didn't get hit by the back turn hop kicks, he probably would have won this game. That was a beautiful interrupt there. And you know, it started off rough for him, but you know, spend some time readjusting. Switching characters in tournaments is always difficult to do, no matter what game it is. There to just finish the twin pistons, sensitive final round here, but that was it right there again, right? Back turn hop kick, look at that. If you don't get hit by that, like what's the biggest you can get hit by? It's either a back turn throw or tiny low poke, right? So
Yeah.
he would have survived anything else when she was back turn there, but ducking for that back turn hop kick, that's like the worst thing you can do in that situation, because it's going to be the most damage you can lose.
Yeah, it's just really scary, right? Like, that character really just gets you a grill. Back turn can hit you low. Just a lot of pressure this character put on you, whether it's like her facing forward or facing back. So I understand. I mean, I don't condone it, but I understand. It gets really scary. It gets dicey when you're that close.
Yeah, I mean, right now, though, if I'm Davis, like, I'm running it. I'm going to keep on back turn hop kicking. I'm going to keep on doing it until he blocks one, and then it's over. Then I can go low.
Because then you know it. Then
throws
it's
are
meant.
all free. Yeah. Then you can do everything else afterwards, right? So right now it's a really bad position. And Alex sticking it out with Kazumi, I like this choice. I think the Kazumi did pretty good here. I kind of, again, wish that we got to see the Kazuya close it out.
I really do wish we got the Kazuya. I really wish we got the Kazuya.
It seems like Alex, though, once he switches character, like he's committed to that other character for the set, right? Power crush.
But what do I know? Let's see. Drop it on him.
Oh, I forgot about that. Damn. It's been so long since we've seen Kazumi's.
Oh. The Azuna drop?
All
Okay.
damage right now.
Gets the knockdown. And just
Alex
playing
has
his
to
poke
keep it
game.
close. And I think that's the right thing to do. You know, stay in her face, use the jab and the down forward one. Those are Kunimitsu or Kazumi's biggest strengths. I was about to say Kazumi Mitsu.
That's what I've been fighting the entire time. Oh, the kunai.
That was really good kunai. You know, I didn't see it coming. There it is, the block on the back and hop kick. Okay. Now the next game begins.
Spins the blue stuff. Oh,
Too
keeps
far,
her.
that
Oh
was-
my God, that
Oh.
was so cheap. Alex
That was
R in trouble. Alex R
heartbreak.
in trouble. Damas on
had-
set point.
He had the right idea, but it just wasn't quite close enough. And just like that, it's looking like Davis about to close it out here. Half-life our lead, potential set point. Full crouch mix coming. Another one maybe? Another one.
The
Oh,
repeat
my
offender, you're going to
goodness.
keep doing it? And that's that. This is, oh man, it's really scary. We've been talking about this the entire time. Damas not going to go further. Out on the lower bracket side. Oh man, like I said, this character is definitely one that you have to keep. It's like sometimes you fight different characters and you're like, all right, as long as I can take care of these 3 things, they won't be able to get too much started. But Kunimitsu, she has like 15 of those things. She has 15 of those things that's gonna knock you down. She still has the command throws that look like a normal throw. Like, she always has the ability to open you up.
Yeah, and the pace that Damas plays that once he starts his offense on you, it gets really scary. Like, you have to constantly duck. That was so unfortunate. He had the right idea there, but just slightly out of range and it really sealed the deal, right? And then the low, repeat it. Again, gets interrupted, and then the power crush to close it out. Smart choice. Like, I have a full life bar. Even if I absorb some kind of damage, it's not going to be enough. Alex R going out of 4th place down there in the tournament. Congratulations, Alex R. But Damas will be advancing to the lower bracket final, going up against Snake Fang out here. Winner of that, of course, CensedSonic is waiting for them up in that grand final. So coming up next, of course, that means we have Snake Fang going up against Damas. Katarina versus Kunimitsu.
The EVO warm-up Tekken 7 NA Finals continues, guys. I'm here with Rip. Man, these matches have been crazy. We saw a few names we do know, a few names we don't know, a lot of characters we do know and how annoying they are. So these matches are definitely making a lot of sense. The Kunimitsu run is definitely something that I didn't expect, but I definitely got beaten up by this tournament, in this character in tournament, so I know how it goes. So no hard feelings. I know how it goes. Just got to know that matchup, dude. Kunimitsu she's tricky, man. She's very, very tricky. You have to be able to slow that character down. Her momentum is too good. You already said she gets to carry you. She gets lots of carry, and she's mad annoying. So
she's so annoying because everything is so safe, dude. Right? But the way that Damas plays her, it's not even the way that most Kunimitsu players play this character, right? He's much more aggressive and forcing mix-ups on you, which I really like, actually. Because the first time I lost him in tournament, I was like, what are you doing? Like, why can't I stop it? You know, I realized, like, oh no, I have to guess correctly, and if I guess wrong ever, it's always gonna be bad news for me, right? So. Really impressive stuff from Damas so far. That's why he's here in the top 3 of the tournament. Snake Fang, though, equally impressive. You know, the Katarina that he's been showing throughout this tournament has been very fun to watch. Chad here, wow, all right, 63%, getting more confident out here, Chad. Okay, I see you. You know, you were wrong last time, but you weren't as confident about it. This time, a little bit more confidence.
A little bit
Damas,
more confidence, doubling down.
Impressing you, I see. You know, he's impressing you with that Kunimitsu. But this one's going to be interesting. I don't know that this is as easy of a matchup as you guys are making it out to be.
Yeah, I don't think. I think it's more. So I will say this: we talk about how good Kunimitsu is. It still is a case-by-case scenario because the thing about it is, it does take a kind of a snowball effect. She has to get like that repeated annoying move that's going to open you up eventually, right? Or it's probably going to be the throws. But she has a lot of things, a lot of slow pokes, a lot of strings on top of that. And then like even her stances, right? Like set 3, she has the slide. She has the lows that you guys are seeing. She has a bunch of those things. But the fact of the matter is that you can definitely slow her down to a point where she has so many of those things to get started that your damage kind of overrides her damage. If you don't duck in a lot of instances and you know how to defend properly, it's going to be a lot harder for Kunimitsu to keep you in range for her to get those annoying things. She won't be able to hit you with the low and get the guaranteed 4-4-2 after it. And playing back at a certain range removes you from her hop kick pressure as well. Now, it doesn't mean she doesn't have moves that still won't reach, right? Because I forget, what's that dumb launcher she has? It has mad range. Was it down 4-1 or is it down 4-2? It has mad range.
Oh, yeah, it's down 4-2. Yeah.
Oh, my God, it has so much range.
It does not launch you if you're crouching, though.
It doesn't launch if you crouch it, but that's why the range is important, though, right?
Yeah.
Like you can get to that range and kind of play it and still have a fighting chance versus the character. So it's definitely something that you have to keep in mind. You have to not let her get started and just keep her in check. That's really what it is.
Well, let's see what happens. You're going to the arena stage. This is the characters that we did expect to see. The question mark to me in this matchup, though, is how Damas reacts to the Harrier stance mix-ups, right? Because that has been Snake Fang's bread and butter throughout. We saw CensedSonic deal with both of these characters and their options out of their stances very well, right? Which is why he's sitting there in the grand finals right now. So we will see how Damas and how Snake Fang can deal with these characters and their stances. Game on.
There we go. The Katarina going up against the Kunimitsu. Hop kick blocked. Takes the punch string pressure and gets the throw on top of it. Wow. Dashes through.
Yeah, that was funky. One throw again. Wow, good quick step. Is this like a Freddy Krueger Katarina?
I don't know. It's a weird outfit, man. Hop kick blocked. Punish. Wow. Play it
that
right.
Was so fast.
You can get the round. That was ridiculous.
Boom. That laugh is so delayed too, you know? Like the round is far over and
right.
Like, ha ha ha.
Oh.
Oh man, you can see Damas, he's starting to hesitate now. I was like, what do I do about this?
But this is what I'm talking about. It gets really annoying. All right, trying to take the offense back. Jab to try to settle the pressure. There's the duck and the panic hop kick. Just to respect it, but no combo.
Yeah, that was weird, right? The wall was right there. Could have been a lot of damage. Sweep. Forward, forward, two. Ducks the high.
Again?
Another comeback with rage.
Drop the elbow. Woo! Drop.
Oh my God!
What are you doing? Oh
Why didn't you just do the rage art? Just do the rage art. It was over. Oh my gosh.
Oh, hey, hop kick. Stop it. Decent damage here. Goes for the low string. Wow.
And that's why he uses that throw, right? Because even if you break it, it switches position for him.
Okay, wait a minute. Snake Fang back in the game.
Wow. Slightly off axis, backturn hop kick went over the head.
Oh my gosh.
Unblockable, yup.
The success rate on that. Do we got numbers on that? Because, man. No break. That's the 1+2, right?
I don't know. I didn't see that one.
I thought that was the stance one.
I don't know.
While standing one. Nice block and the... Oh, my gosh.
Please do the rage art.
Okay, that should be it.
Pixel like that. Plenty of damage. Boom!
Okay, all right. Snake Fang. Ha ha ha.
Ha ha ha. Plus, you know, there was one round over there for Damas, but really it's only because he didn't do the rage art that one round. This time, every other round he did the rage art and worked fine.
No, that's true.
I know why. Every round at the rage art.
Wait, really?
Didn't he? Am I tripping? I feel like
it was like the last two. I think it was just the last two.
2 out of 3. Not bad. Should have been a 3 out of 3.
Close enough. Close.
Not a bad job. But look at this. Ducks the high, instant while standing 2. Give me this launcher. Watch his rage art. Gotcha.
Maybe it was all 3 actually now that I think about it.
I feel like he made crazy comebacks with launchers every time. There's the launcher.
Bruh.
This is the one. Like he should have had a rage art.
He should have.
But this one right here, resplat, rage art over, right? Instead, it goes with rage drive, misses. You know, sidewall situations and resplat is very hard to deal with. That was a nice escape there.
Yeah, that was a really dope escape.
Oh yeah, it wasn't 3 of them. All right. That down forward 1-1 closed out round 3 there for him. But then this one, perfect rage art. You know, the less health you have on your life bar, the more damage that your rage art is going to do. So in that situation, it's gonna kill. Beautiful stuff. And Snake getting the first game here. Nice.
Well, like we said before, man, this top 8 is all best of 5. That means you need 3 wins to move on. And I don't think it's going to be any easier, though, man. Snake Fang looking pretty sharp right now.
Exactly. And Chad was, like, very confident, right? They were, like, 60+% damage. We've seen that Kunimitsu, man. He's unstoppable right now. Snake, though, is also very, very good. And, yeah, I think Damas could still easily win the set. This is going to be a close set. I don't think this is going to be a blowout 3-0. I think this is going down to the wire for sure. G Corp helipad. Daytime this time.
All right, we gotta get the tape measure, bro. We gotta.
Oh yeah,
we gotta get the dimensions.
It's a weird pentagon.
It's a weird pentagon.
It's like extended pentagon with like a smaller pentagon with the breakable walls.
Bro, dude, you just keep saying pentagon. It just you keep losing.
It's a super pentagon, Steve.
It's a super pentagon cut in half into a smaller pentagon.
Oh my gosh, it's not a pentagon. It's a hexagon.
Oh my gosh. Wall. Bro, that took off so much damage. Just only takes the jab right there. Definitely could have had a little more.
This guy in the chat's like, that's half an octagon, bro.
Somebody said that's a rhombus. All right, here we go. Oh, man.
Y'all need to go back to school. With me.
And me. Oh,
Got
the kunai.
Round 2. Fight.
Oh, the wild standing 4.
Wow. That was so crazy. She was so high in the air. Get away from that breakable wall, dude. What are you doing? Magic 4. That was crazy.
Oh no, the drop. You know, we were talking about how that combo missed Cooney earlier, and she's just a small character, man. She has a very small hitbox, and like I've done combos before. I'm like, bro, I don't know why I whiffed on her, but I think that's just a part of her frame, bro.
Yeah, look at her. She's like a head shorter than Katarina. Sweep,
Okay.
forward 2. Oof. Yeah, why isn't that punishable, man? That should be like minus 12. I agree.
I know. That's what I was saying.
Punch there, Snake Fang.
It happened to me before. I was like, bro, wait, what? And it's like, oh, I forgot they changed that. Man, so many strings coming out.
Hey.
Okay. Do it again.
Wow, beat out the power crush that time. That was very lucky. Otherwise, it would have been waltz back. Could have been the round. Wow.
What a conversion. Power crush. Okay. Wait a minute, Damas. Oh, right out of range. Wow, that was sick. The spacing.
The
Get up 3.
kick. You gotta watch the player's position on the floor. That's how you can tell whether the kick's gonna be a launch or not. Out of there.
Oh my God, again?
Hey.
Dirty.
Wow.
Oh my gosh, finally. Damas runs it back 3 rounds to 1. The Kunimitsu coming out. Okay. All right.
Dang, can you imagine if Kunimitsu just went down and said, ha ha ha. That'd be
Who's
so
laughing
perfect.
now? Get to the ear.
Oh, man.
Who's laughing now? It stabs it.
Dang, violent. Regardless, though, yeah, Damas ties it up 1 apiece here. It's good. Like I said, I think it's gonna be close down the wire. I don't think you can really predict one either way. I like what Damas is doing the overall this time, right? The kunai from downtown. Snake Fang was trying to play really patient. We saw the Magic 4 from him earlier in that round. But overall, you know, it wasn't free, right? Back and forth the whole way through. Some rounds clearly in Snake Fang's favor, some rounds clearly in Damas' favor.
Oh, the power crush. Hop kick gets the punish as well. And I was just talking about it. That down forward 2. Exit got the counter hit, launches, gets the combo. Damas puts a game on the board. Remember, 1st to 3, and it's all about the pacing, I feel like. Damas and that Kunimitsu, like, not even getting, like, a lot of big combos start. There's not even a lot of combos coming from this Damas the entire time we've been seeing playing. It's more about the pokes. It's more about how annoying it is. And now you see it's starting to affect Katarina, like, not getting those clean hits in a lot of instances, not getting as many combos. And we've seen this character already fall out a couple times, so you got to be extra clean with the combos. It's right there, man. It's all right there on the paper, dude.
Yeah, you got to be careful in this matchup for sure. We'll see, though. Yeah, and one of the things about Snake, he hasn't really forced his Harrier stance mix-up pressure against Damas yet, right? We haven't seen that wall bounce knee. We haven't seen the jumping low. Any of that pressure. So it's kind of odd. You know, he's playing very defensive. Against Kunimitsu, I think that's not a terrible strategy. I talked earlier about how I feel like if she's far away, she only has a couple ways she can approach you, right? Other than the kunai, and the kunai is not a big chunk of damage or anything. So that seems like the strategy he wants to go with. But at the same time, when it's your turn to play offense, I'd like to see some of the Harrier stance offense. Go for that wall bounce. Force him with the low. See what he's going to try to do for you. Yeah. And Katarina also has some big lows that he rarely uses, right? I mean, I know they're punishable, but look at these big lows that Damas keeps hitting them with, man. You're losing tons of health to just these
two
lows.
in a row. Literally two in a row, coming from those big lows that she has.
Look at that.
That's another.
All of this damage has been from lows.
Big counter hit. Oh, that's gonna hurt.
Hey.
Gets the knockdown. Oof. There's those lows that you were talking about. You said you didn't see many of them. There it is. Is that going to hit still in the middle of attack?
It's going to hit.
Oh, that is going to take off hella damage.
It might kill. It's not going to kill.
Care. He gave it to you. Don't squander your life. Spins the blue stuff. Goes for the slide and the punish too.
Oh, boy. Oh, boy. That was crazy. Snake Fang holds out with the clutch. Rage Yard gets the block and the punish.
Ugh.
Harrier stance mix-up. That's what I'm talking about.
Oh, counter hit on top of it.
Look at the damage.
No break. Side switch two. Oh, wow.
Hey.
Ooh. That's not good. Oh, and then the low. Okay, wait a minute. Not going quietly.
These lows are so hard to deal with. And Damas blocks low. He's like, I'll punish with my low. Watch this.
Yo, try to go for the fake out. Empty jump in the hop kick. Man, they're getting really close to this wall. There you go.
I like it. I love it. There's a throw mix too. Rage mode now. Gotta watch out for that rage drive. What the jumping one? It's just a little bit too far. The one throw again. Broken this time.
Oh, waits for the retaliation.
The breaks.
No throw break.
Gonna survive.
Katarina.
Rage drive.
Oh,
yes.
The blue stuff. If you got him, let me see him in the chat. If you got blue stuff, let me see him in the chat.
Yo, that rage drive was, kind of expecting that situation.
Oh, the counter
but nicely done.
Good punish. Oh, the low. This is not looking good.
Hey.
Damas trying to run it back. Snake Fang has the lead.
Oh. Final round again. Game 3 now to take the lead in the set. Wall carry. Hey.
No break. Oh, break this time. Oh, bounce. And that should do it. We got 2 games to 1 on the side of Snake Fang. Damas getting in trouble right now. Damas is getting in trouble right now. Snake Fang is starting to get in the hang of this matchup, playing back a little more. Cooney's not scoring as many hits, and they're playing a lot more neutral. There's a lot more back and forth in their neutral now than it was in those last few games. Rao's going down to like 20, 30 seconds because Cooney's not getting in. She's not getting those random hits. She's not getting the full crouch low into the 4-4-2. She's missing a few things, so it's making these matches last a little longer.
Yeah, and more importantly for me, I'm seeing Snake Fang using that Harrier stance pressure, right? Like, there was one round in there where he just did the Harrier stance mix-up 3 times in a row, and it took up like 70% because it all worked out, right? But here we go, back to the match. Look at this first round replay. Hit the Rage Yard, and then clutch block after this. Boom! Important block there. Snake Fang securing the round. And here Damas brings it back. He's got those lows for days, right? They're working out for him. He gets tons of damage off it. But again, another close round here. Rage mode for Damas. And the Rage Drive's coming to the situation. Boom! Finds it. And Damas had the lead.
Man, I wonder what that jab was. Bounce. Yeah. Easy to forget about. Easy to forget about, man. But yeah, Damas. It's not going as clean as it was earlier. It's definitely not going as clean as it was earlier. I can tell you that right now.
I mean,
but that.
What do you think he has to do though? Like, because obviously the Harry stats mix-ups are coming out now from Snake Fang. It's working out for him in that way. The offense he's been going with hasn't really been as effective. Like, what's he got to change up here?
In all honesty, I think it's just the fact that Damas needs to. I think it's more about getting bigger damage payout in this instance, right? Damas is getting a bunch of hits, but they're not hop kicks. They're not like down forward twos. They're not combo starters. And I think that's one of the issues with Kunimitsu is that, like, a lot of our stuff needs to come from counter hit. Other than that, she's not really getting much, right?
Yep.
So if you space it out a little bit, and you could do that on this stage, it works out a little better because you're not eating a lot of combo hits. You're just getting poked in a lot of instances. But here we go.
Yeah, that's a great point about the counter hit launchers for Kunimitsu. If you don't give it the counter hits, it's much harder for it to capitalize with big damage. Like right there, that's low hit, the sweep that he hit with. If it was a counter hit, it would have been huge damage. But no counter hit, not a big deal.
Oh, the tackle.
Pop, pop.
Oh, okay. And now you see what's happening? Now Snake Fang is kind of staggering the offense, doing like jab, walk up, just in case you try anything that's kind of delayed. Could have got a big counter hit right there, right? That could have been a big combo starter, but still gets the round. And now you see Snake Fang playing that staggered pressure game, right? Because Snake Fang has combos. So you can eat all these pokes, and then your life gets low. You get hit once, that's going to be the end of the round. I don't feel like that's the threat you get from Damas. I feel like the threat from Damas is your life can get low. You're going to get to a certain situation, and it's going to be some kind of either poke, reset to get you something.
Yeah, it's definitely not like what you see from a lot of other players, which is what makes this Kunimitsu very interesting to watch, though. And also very effective. Here we go, the back turn mix-up, costing Damas again. Another one.
All in the ponytail.
Boy. 3 down forward ones in a row, and Damas' defense holding up a knot against the low. It is set point for Snake Fang to go to the grand finals right now.
Okay.
Snake Fang for the win over Damas, and the key charge pop off. He is going to the grand finals. Damas, thank you for playing, but you are out in third place, sir. Nice try. Nice try.
Man. But no, like, that's it's so I feel like I think the 3 games really played a big part here. I feel like the 3 games played a really big part here. I feel like Damas did have the lead, right? Had the advantage in the earlier set, and that's only because I felt like it's just how the character works. It's a lot of pokes. You're getting picked on quite a bit, just eating a lot of pokes. But you see Snake Fang start to play back a little bit, start get bigger punishes, more damage, and I feel like Kunimitsu is not a character unless you sit, like I said, you getting these big counter hits, those big launchers. You're not getting those opportunities unless you're forcing them. Snake Fang playing back a little bit made the gameplay open up a lot more. You can play a little slower, and that's how you go further in the bracket. And we now have our grand final set, and it's right there. You guys can check the tail of the tape, and it's right in front of you on your screens. This is the EVO warm-up NA Finals presented by PlayStation, guys, and they have been going to war all day today on the sides of things, and CensedSonic has been waiting in grand finals for quite a bit. Snake Fang, one of the first names we were talking about. I knew from the beginning this person was dangerous, and now making it to the grand finals, coming up through that lower bracket. And still, this is going to be a problem, right? CensedSonic has been playing amazing. We've seen CensedSonic before. We've seen CensedSonic today. Combos on point, knows how to fight multiple characters, understands punishment on some of these niche characters we might not see as much. So we know what CensedSonic is going to bring to the table. But if you look at Snake Fang has already put us in a situation where it's like, hey, look, if you give me the damage, I am definitely going to take it. If we look back at some of the matches, it hasn't been too many times Snake Fang has really dropped the ball. We saw that one in the tournament where there was no rage art used. But outside of that, we really haven't seen where there's been bad play coming from what CensedSonic has given, Snake Fang has given us. So in all honesty, it can go back and forth, but I still feel like Snake Fang needs to make an adjustment if he wants to come in and be positive that this is a victory they can take from CensedSonic. It's not going to be easy. It's definitely not going to be easy.
Definitely not going to be easy. Of course, CensedSonic, the person who sent Snake Fang to the lower bracket in the first place, right? So he's already beaten him once here today. Can he do it again? That's all he's got to win one more set. Look at the poll results, though. 100% of you think that CensedSonic is going to end this clean. And,
Wow.
you know, no one has had an answer for CensedSonic all day, right? He's still undefeated in sets so far. You guys all seem to think so. But let's also not forget the chat has been 100% wrong in the last 2 sets, Steve. So this time they're putting 100% on CensedSonic. We will see what happens. And I think the important thing to remember, though, in this set, obviously, CensedSonic versus Snake from the previous set they played, as that set went on, Snake was adjusting and getting better and better, right? He slowed things down. He started playing more of a spacing range game to respond correctly for the whiff punishment. And if he starts from there, I think we're going to have a closer set than we did the first time around, right? Because remember, there's also that crazy double slow-mo they had where it could have went either way, but CensedSonic made the right decisions there, right? So we'll see how much data Snake has gathered here and whether it's going to be enough to pull through, because he's obviously going to have to win 2 sets here against CensedSonic. But right now, CensedSonic, he's sitting pretty, man. No one's been able to beat him. He's got the lead. I feel like he's in a good spot.
Well, I mean, you said, in all honesty, you broke down exactly what needed to happen, right? You said, like, wow, the Jin? Really? You waited to now to pull out the Jin? But you never know. I mean, in all honesty, this isn't a bad matchup. Like, fighting Claudio with Jin is not bad. Back 2-1 covers a lot of range. Down 4 can keep him honest a little bit. And if your electrics are on point, and my man's got S+ on damage and throw countering and an S in aggressiveness, I think we're going to be seeing some electrics. But let's find out.
Game on.
Down 4.
That might have been electric.
There it is. It's still lingering. It's like static electricity. It's still there.
Wow.
Bro, that animation was crazy.
The back roll, think of like sideways.
Oh.
Snake Fang LLRK. Wall's not going to break in that situation. Bounce. No bounce.
No, that was the one out of CDS. Yeah, that was the one out of CDS. It was CDS 2.
I see. Damn. Insaguri. Wheel kick. Nicely done there. Snake Fang getting the first out with the Jin Kazama. I thought he was going to have a good chance at the Katarina. Obviously, this time starting off with Jin, though.
Oh, 1+2 block.
Oof.
4-3.
Wow.
Okay, hop kick interrupted.
Oh, he missed the wall combo, though.
Bounce.
KO. Round 3.
All right, here we go.
Trying to stay solid here.
Oof. And Tekken got on top of it, so definitely got some games played with the Jin. 2-1-4 not working out. All these pokes, 4-4 counter hit. I like the adjustment for the wall. CDS 1-2. Quick ducker. You see CensedSonic's just waiting. Uh-oh.
Man,
4-3 count hit. Should be dead. No?
That was a good adjustment. Oh, he didn't launch that.
You could have launched a 2-1-4 counter hit. Tries to
Second
move.
hit.
Round 4.
Oof. Small mistakes here are going to cost them.
Yeah. Back 3 again. Okay, we got a Jin player. Snake Fang one line. That's a Jin player, baby. Hop kick.
Yo, we got a Claudio player sidestepping a hop kick. Sonic. Oh, he tried to parry too. He's got to get away from the wall though, man. He just backs up right into it every time. Sidestep. Oh! All right,
Wow.
all right. Final round, game 1.
CDS 4. Okay.
Fight.
All right, Superman punch not gonna work out. Really offensive from CensedSonic. That's the warning
Keep
shot.
out electric. Yeah.
That's for the fences, man. It's for the electric fences.
Wow, running 3 hits. Nice block.
Try to go for the down 4-2-3 throw, I believe.
Demon Paw's good. Running 3 pressure. Got to be careful here. Don't get hop kick. Don't get forward 3 counter hit.
Oh,
Back
okay.
when didn't Wall's plat so lucky. He doesn't step away from the wall ever.
And didn't whiff punish right there. Get off of me. Jin's in rage. The jab stops the pressure. Hail sweep, that could be it. What are you doing?
Wall. Oh,
No, I don't think that's
boy.
gonna hit. Okay, I'm wrong
His
as hell.
tail again.
All right, bro.
He's good.
Feel the
Kazama
fury.
getting the first game for Snake Fang over
This is reality.
CensedSonic.
This is reality. My man said it with a sweaty face. This is reality. You're on the ground.
This is reality? Damn. All right, Snake Fang with the Jin Kazama getting the victory, game 1.
I'm listening. I'm listening. Okay. The switch up working out. The first time we've seen it all day. Knows the fights were on tape. You were being recorded.
That
And
was really
instantly
nice.
switched to the Jin.
Yeah,
Guess
he
the-
instantly had the read on that Superman punch the while standing 2. Later on, didn't do it. But man, these wall bounces CensedSonic have been up point so far today. Anti-air forward 3 to get the screw attack out there. I love the combo just to recognize he was going to hit the wall at the end of it. I'm just
right
a little
there.
impatient there for Snake, yeah. That was crazy, man. Run up and do it.
Oh my God.
Rage Art is
I
perfect
really
here.
didn't think that was going to hit. I really did not think that was going to hit. I've definitely been in that position, and the head has been towards me. The head has been towards me, feet away, and it missed. And I'm like, oh, all right. But either way. The Jin coming to the rescue. I say the rescue, but it's the first time we've seen it all day and was not down a match. I actually like this switch. Just go to a character they didn't even think you were going to play at the time. And that's what you're going to get your first W with. That's really smart.
I really feel like Snake's Jin isn't even warmed up yet. So the fact that he won the first game there is really good for him in this first set. I think CensedSonic, obviously, it's his first look at this Jin, so it's going to take him a little bit to adjust to it. And oh my goodness, forget adjusting. I'm just going to switch my character too. What do you know about this Lars? Tekken
Right.
Tag 2, CensedSonic used Lars and Lisa. That was his team. So interesting switch up here. He does have a set to play with. Infinite stage here, Arctic Snowfall as well. So less walls to deal with. Lars, you know, he's really good with walls, so that's a little unfortunate for him.
The Bloodline Rebellion run back versus the stepbrother. Well, I guess the nephew, huh?
I don't know what is a step uncle,
Step uncle. There we go. Lars the step uncle.
half uncle. Yeah.
Oh,
Oh,
4-4. 3-1. Uh-oh. Wavle. Wow, this takes repeat offender. I bet you won't do it again. Demon Paw.
damn.
lightning
Okay.
streak. Yo, they are getting wild. Hold up.
This is the CensedSonic I remember.
All right,
See?
down back 4.
Round 2.
Oh man.
Running 3.
Hey.
Wow, didn't get that
Time
last
them
hit. I
shoes.
wonder why.
What the heck?
Bro,
What is
did
he
you see
doing?
that orbital?
He went backwards with the orbital. He did up forward 3 for Oki, and then he did a backwards orbital.
What?
What?
Yo, he is going crazy with the Lars right now.
Party mode CensedSonic activate.
Down back 4. Starting to get a little more active now. Hell sweep coming from CensedSonic and the Lars. Oh, 4-4-2. Oh, was that up 4-2? Excuse me. Not sure what that was. That hell sweep. Really
Oh,
playing
nice
slow
try
right
for that
now?
one, too. It's a close round. Very important one. Forward, 4. Are we going to get another one? Spring kick! LRK! Oh, wait, what? It wasn't even LRK. Wait, it was just down back 4?
Yeah.
It wouldn't have been enough to kill.
Okay.
There you go.
Good patience. Shoot. Oh, wow. Median line destruction, the 1+2, okay.
Yeah, that was a really good challenge there. Great position to do it in. Snake Fang with the sidestep?
That was actually godlike.
That sidestep caught me so off guard. Nice block. Yo, this is huge. Snake Fang bringing this one back. If he wins this round, he's up 2-0. Looking for a reset. But he's got to win this one first. Oh my gosh. Nice
Oh, wow.
step.
Cool ass stomp.
Man, these late tech rolls are working. Can off the side
kicks.
step.
One for me, one for you.
Running cross chop. Oh boy, he had it. Orbital's blocked. 2-1. Down back 4. Snake Fang with the Jin. 2-0 over CensedSonic right now. What is happening? CensedSonic's Lars came out there completely wild. Up 4-3s all over the place. Up 4-3 for Oki. Up 4-3 for like slide punish. You know, it's just like crazy amounts of up 4-3. Not working out. Had a 2-round lead, but blew it. And Snake Fang now needs one more game for a reset.
One more game for a reset with the Jin. And I'm thinking the Jin was not going to be it, but then the Lars switch, definitely looking a little better. CensedSonic has a lot of history with the character, but playing way too crazy, it feels like. Like, getting a lot of hits, but still, some of these situations aren't leading to much, and it could be, you know, just a little rust. But I feel like just, it's like what Rip said, Snake Fang's just getting warmed up, and this ain't good for CensedSonic to just be getting her as well, especially considering, man, this Jin don't look like it's anywhere near bad at this point.
Yeah, and the thing is, you know, when you go back to that first set, right, it wasn't Jin, obviously, it was Katarina. But the longer the set went on, you could see that Snake was adjusting to CensedSonic, the player, right? Not even CensedSonic, Claudio, whatever, just the player and how he likes to hit buttons, when he likes to hit buttons, you know, his style in general. So I'm a little concerned for CensedSonic now if he doesn't start turning things around here. Because if you give this guy too much momentum, I think Snake's going to start running you over at the end. So right here, I think we might see CensedSonic try out the Elisa. You know, just to try out all his characters.
Really?
But I hope he goes back to Claudio. I'm just saying that because he picked Lars last time.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like if you got Elisa, you might as well try one. Okay. Oh, y'all really going down there. But look, this is Emperor, though. But this is an Emperor Ganryu, so...
Yeah.
And Ganryu is nice. Ganryu is nice. Yeah, he's a good character, yo. Like, you got to be terrified. I feel like you fight a good Ganryu, you better know what you're looking at. You might get beat up.
Yeah, I mean, this is extreme confidence right now out of CensedSonic, right? He's up 2-0, switches away from his main. The Claudio's the one that went 11-0 today, right? He lost the one game with him now, and then we see him switch over to Lars, which didn't work at all, even though it was doing pretty decent, to be honest. And now to Ganryu. We know he has an Elisa. We haven't seen that one yet. Let's see what happens.
The Dog Soy.
Jin Kazama versus Ganryu. Ganryu definitely a character we haven't seen a lot of. Definitely a character people still have inexperience against.
Yo,
yeah.
CensedSonic knows what's up, too.
Rage mode for Jin, though. Hugs!
Uh-oh, this Ganryu getting buff already. CDS 1. I like that back to 1 and kind of challenging the neutral. Finishes the string.
I'm telling you right now, Snake Fang don't know what's happening. I like the forward 4 attempt. In case he didn't get a kick, would have had a counter hit.
The 2 just to stop the approach. Went for the headbutt again. Went for the complicated wire.
And see right there, he's not ducking those jabs. It's only a jab possible. So you know he's unfamiliar with the Ganryu matchup.
Okay, the electric starting to come back out. This is just hard because, like, I feel like Jin definitely still has a lot of good pokes, but if Ganryu gets past that barrier, he can definitely start to annoy you a little more. And it's not like Kunimitsu where you ain't got to worry about the damage because his little spare hits be taking off chunks.
Oh, no punish on these, man. Like that get up kick whiff there, you got to like hop kick, you got to hit 1+2, you got to do something. I think a part of it is just like he hasn't seen a lot of Ganryu.
Yeah.
It's one of those situations like, is there a second hit there? I don't know.
Yeah, that happens a lot.
That was fast.
That wheel kick.
Uh-oh.
Oh,
toe kick.
the toe kick. Wait a minute. Okay, wait a minute.
Right.
Snake Fang still in there and gets around.
This is how he's been doing it too, right? He loses 2 rounds, then he brings it back. Toki, get me out of here.
Oh, the big low. Oh, wow, gets the pickup. CensedSonic back in the game. He says it's not over yet. I don't want to reset. You can fight this Ganryu, though.
This is good news for CensedSonic. The Ganryu pick here, like I said, a lot of confidence, right? Bringing out these characters that are clearly like not as like best characters if you just look at the ranks. But the Ganryu getting it done, and you can see Snake he doesn't like this matchup. It's not one he's super familiar with. There's some like stuff like just the down for two into the jabs, right? Like you gotta know about those. And he keeps on trying to interrupt, and the jabs are hitting him. So right from the get-go, that was an early tell that he wasn't ready for the Ganryu matchup. So CensedSonic looking like he's in a good position despite being behind 2-1 right now.
Yeah, just taking a look back. Lots of knowledge on the side of CensedSonic with the character, great movement as well. But just being able to see where Snake Fang has, like knowledge-wise, this is really good. Because you could definitely, can you stretch that for 2 more games though? That's the real question. Can you actually stretch that for 2 more games?
That's what we're gonna find out here. Scoops him though, gets the legs again. And right now, Snake Fang, he's got to be studying these replays. I hope he's watching because he's got to see what he's getting hit by. Because he's got to learn real quick right now, right? Because even if he loses this game, CensedSonic still has to stick to the Ganryu, right? So he's got 2 more chances to get 1 game, essentially. So the bigger question to me is, does he stick to Jin here, or does he go back to Katarina?
I say you stick with Jin now. Like, I feel like the unfamiliarity thing goes both ways at this point, or maybe just not 100% sure how to fight Jin. Jin's not like one of those characters you're getting a lot of damage unless you're getting like hit by electrics and stuff like that. But definitely has a lot of moves, like the down back 4, 4-4, another great tool as well. Down 4, 2-1, down 4, 1-4. Just a bunch of stuff like that you can fight this character up close. But it don't even matter because it's Katarina.
Yes.
I'm over here freeze. I'm looking down. You got this and you got this.
I look up. For you. I was trying to tell
as soon as I heard it, that's when I looked up. I was like, oh, well, I guess none of that matters. Back to Katarina.
And he got the arena stage again, too.
Really, really good at like wall carry, as well as just damage with Katarina. So this is a good choice to go back. Oh my God.
Surprise, there goes half your life. Unblockable, just misses hop kick punish. He's sideways, though. Wall's gonna be weird here. Nice combo.
Oh my God. Smack the hell out of him.
Oh my goodness,
that's
his
gonna
rage
hit.
arts.
That's gonna take a chunk. Okay, that's still not that much.
Yeah, I think he was counted airborne. The low!
Oh my God, that's still alive! Oh, the block! Oh my God! That's the throw! Oh my God!
What?
Wow.
My turn to win the double slow-mo.
Bro, I was just over here throwing my hands up like I was like a background character right there. Punish. Oh, headbutt. Oh, they dancing a lot. You move. No, you move. Ugh.
Hugs.
Uh-oh, the low.
Wow, counter with that low. Mm-hmm. Them ankles.
All right, just like that. CensedSonic gets around on the board, stops the momentum. Back to the low, sidestep. Oh my God. That is going to be big damage. And the wall. No, okay, I'm thinking about something completely different. I'm thinking he's going to get the ender. But the reset, run up down for it too. That
just
should
run up and do it.
Oh no. I thought it was close enough for the wall.
He was late on the punish, and it should have been a hop kick punish too. He said he went for the high. Step on it.
Oh my God. Yo, CensedSonic is on a tear right now. That's what I'm talking about. That's the ender I'm thinking we're going to see. And this is not looking good. Snake Fang. Oh, man. One more hit to close out, and CensedSonic is taking it to a final game. Says we're staying away from the reset. We're staying away from the reset.
I mean, it's all tied up now. One more game potentially could end the tournament or keep Snake Fang in it. Character choice here is a hard one. You know, the Katarina did all right, but really it was just the defense. Like, he tried to play a very defensive Katarina, And you can't play defense against a character that you don't know their offensive options. It's near impossible, you know? But this was terrible. Right from the get-go, right in the back, lose a half the life. This slow-mo was nuts.
Oh, my God.
Give me another one.
She was trying to hug. He was trying to hug her.
Give me a hug.
Where my hug at?
Oh,
I thought he was going to take away a lot more. But it was, like you said, it hit in the air.
Yeah, because he was dropping down, I think. To hit him with the
he was doing the slide. Run up, down forward two. Jeez.
It just ran all the way across there, down 4-2. And that should have been a hop kick punish there. Instead, went for the high punish. CensedSonic been good at ducking those highs or sidestepping the options. But then, of course, went back to the ankles here. And boom, easy, so easy. CensedSonic tying it up 2-2 in the grand finals here. First set. Could be a reset, could be the tournament.
It still could be a reset, though. Snake Fang could definitely run this back. Snake Fang could definitely run this back. But still, it is not going to be easy. This is the Ganryu, another one. I was not expecting CensedSonic to pull out a Ganryu. Even more so just the fact that, like, a lot of people, Garyu's a good character. If you don't have experience, this is another character that can blow you up. And obviously any character can do that. But I just think when they introduce certain characters, especially the later characters, if you really, trying to get good at the game, you always go in and be like, man, what does this character do? You try to go in and have a general understanding of, like, all right, they typically want to be at this range. They want to use this moves. How much damage can I get in these situations? That's what you want, So Ganryu is definitely a character you should have been doing that on anyway. Personally, I feel like it's just one of those characters I don't understand. Like, and I don't know every matchup, right? Like, it's been playing. I'm like, I don't know what that is. But I learned how to fight Ganryu because he could definitely get away with stuff. And even still, I'm not that nice at it. I just know how to stop him from getting me. But here we go.
Yeah, I got lucky. I had a lot of Ganryu experience. And the character, he has these new stance options, but outside that, he's very similar to the old Ganryu. Mm-hmm. But still hits like a truck. Yeah. Duck that. See, you got to duck there. Every time. Oh, man, the punches are late right now. It's not looking good, but the hop kick from Snake Fang, okay. Take him to that wall. No, the combo missed.
Get off of me.
Oh, boy. CensedSonic here, though. In a little bit of trouble, trapped in that corner. Finds the head, but counter hit, rage mode. Oh, he could have rage drive. Yeah, he did it late,
so
though.
Smart, so smart. 4-2, no. Does it again.
Still alive. The strings.
I know he's like, yo, I'm glad you wore your bathing suit because I'm definitely about to throw you in this water. Oh, counter hit. Can't get the wall with this one. And this is a pretty big stage. Katarina still gets the wall.
Yeah, that is a huge lead. That's the combo he did the last round. But he dropped the wall combo and gave CensedSonic an opportunity to come back. Give me this perfect, though. It's not over till it's over.
Okay.
Time for some mids here. Snake Fang.
There's that down 4-3. We haven't seen much of it today. That down 4-3, that low from Ganryu.
Yep.
That thing is paying off pretty well. Big damage on the table. Oh, the mid
this time. Another one?
Another mid. I would have got hit. I was like, yes, it's got to go low now, right? You just hit me with the mid. Tournament point. Excuse me. You're right, Rip. Power crush. CensedSonic swinging for the fences now. Oh,
boom!
The salt slap.
Into the big ass stomp.
Oh, my.
Into another unblockable. CensedSonic closing it out with style. Congratulations. CensedSonic is the winner of your EVO warm-up round PlayStation tournament for Tekken 7 North America and closing it out with multiple full charge unblockable. Oh, my goodness. Nicely done. Congratulations, CensedSonic. Also, of course, congrats to Snake getting second place out here. Well played. Damas in third as well, man. It's been crazy. But, man, CensedSonic, wow.
Let's look at this replay, man. And just the Ganryu, we didn't expect it to come out at all. But even still, Snake Fang paying attention, especially in this scenario right here, just being aware of the on-ground options. Didn't save the round, but once again, Snake Fang trying to run it back. It had a lot of instances, right, where you got these big damage combos. But once CensedSonic got started, it became so much more difficult for Snake Fang to get the game back. The perfect on top of it.
Perfect, yeah. I mean, oh my goodness, look at this. He slaps. Oh, and then the mix here, the mid. Give me it again. The mid.
Bruh, I got hit. That second time I 100% got hit. The big salt slap, I'm a sumo. step on him with the drumstick, and still, boom, another
my
unblockable.
gosh.
My man went down the list of flashy moves to go through with Ganryu. You see Ganryu came and wiped the salt off his hand just to show you the bracket, and you can see it right there, tail of the tape. It's been a dope day. This has been the NA Tekken 7 finals. We saw EU right before it, and if you've been keeping track of what PlayStation has been doing here with EVO, you know they've been running many a tournament, man. Make sure you guys head on over to sign up yourselves if you want to get involved. But that will be our grand final champion, CensedSonic, taking it in first place, Snake Fang in second, then of course in third we have Damas. Man, shout outs to Alex R. Of course, playing so well, Blue Voltage with those exciting matches. I don't know, frame data, I like what you brought to the table as well. And just great matches all around from everybody. And as you can see here, this EVO side schedule, man, we got Maxi Boost on the Gundam side of things, Skull Girls, Soul Calibur 6, Blaze Blue Cross Tag Battle, of course, Grand Blue Fantasy Versus, Under Night and Birth, Eunice for short, and Dragon Ball Fighter Z, of course, on August 3rd to round things out. And man, it has been so cool. Make sure you head on over to compete.playstation.com if you would like to sign up, get yourself in on some of these tournaments. And once again, man, shout outs to PlayStation for helping out the FGC, especially in the sense of broadcasting these tournaments to other people who might want to be involved in the tournaments, as well as giving them a platform, an opportunity to sign up, man. Head on over to compete.playstation.com, man. You guys really should get involved. It's a good time, man. Who doesn't want to play in a tournament and have us commentate and play with some people online? See if you're the best.
And you can win some cash prizes.
That's true. That's definitely true.
Right, and it's free to enter, right? So as you mentioned, huge shout out to PlayStation for putting on these tournaments. You know, it's been so many years. I mean, how long have we been playing FGC? We've never had tournaments like these available to us, right? And now online, with the way these games netcodes have improved over the years, and now we can have these big, gigantic tournaments with cash prize for everyone to participate in. So once again, congratulations, CensedSonic, on winning the EVO warm-up rounds for Tekken 7 North America. I'm Rip. That's Tasty Steve. We'll catch you guys next time. Have a good one. Peace.
Peace.
Oh my god, another one! Oh my...
PlayStation